there we go, ladies and gentlemen. How are all of you doing today? It is time for another round of Dynamax adventuring. And it's YVELTAL tonight. Or today, depending on where in the world you are. After all, it could be the morning, evening, afternoon, or night, depending on where you are. Your link code is... Wait, no, YVELTAL's at the top. YVELTAL's at the top. We actually remember formerly it was Giratina was at the top, and now it's YVELTAL because the Giratina got switched for Latios. Which tomorrow is probably going to be Latios. That's rock and roll. So, is it live right? This isn't live right. Is this live right? This is live right. Okay, that was weird. Things were just laying a little bit, but there we go. We are ready to rock and rolla. Link code is 19283746. A little bit of a weird, janky start to that, but then again, everything tends to be a little bit scuffed when it comes to stuff and things. You could say it was a bit scuffed and things. So, but we are ready to go. How you doing? Welcome in, Dave O'Shea. Welcome in, Taryn. But yeah, so I think I've finally figured out what the trick is to making sure that the internet actually connects at the start. And that is to have, like, basically connect to the internet, or try to connect to the internet probably like 10, 15, 20 minutes earlier, and then let the thing kind of work through all of it. Then try again like 10 minutes later, and then try and connect it again. It's very weird how it, like, doesn't connect, but then it does. I think it needs a couple minutes to kind of, like, warm up in some way, I guess is probably the best way of putting it. Meow. Hello there, James. Hope you're all doing very well. There you go. Welcome in, Drogan. Thank you very much, Taryn. Okay. But yeah, it's a Zygarde hunting. No, this is not Zygarde hunting. Hello, Meta. Good luck with the hunt today. Thank you very much, Frederick. Thank you very much. But yeah, no, YVELTAL is one that we do need a decent bit of luck with, because YVELTAL is in the upper echelons of difficulty for Dynamax adventuring because of its Snarl access. Because Snarl is... I got a shiny Clefable. Nice! Because Snarl is a base, I think, what, 55 power naturally? And then, you boost that by a third, because Dark Aura does about a 1/3 bonus multiplier. So, 55, 55, just siphon off a little bit of that so you make it round down to 54, which is divisible evenly by 3. So, 54 divisible by that is about right? Yes, that is 10 plus 6, so 18. So add on basically 18 to 55, which boots that up to 60, 73, so about a 73 base power. Then, unfortunately, you got to take off a little bit of it, because when it's a spread move, it has a 70% damage modifier thrown over it, because again, it's Snarl. And that puts it down to... so about a little over 2/3 of that. So divide by, we got a third. So 73. Yeah, 70. 74? No, that's 74. 70, 75? Yeah, 75. Divide that by 3. It's going to be 25. So knock that down about a little about 50. Again, that's again, not quite as powerful as a Dark Pulse, but, like, it's a slightly weaker Dark Pulse hitting literally everything. It's ridiculously strong. And it is... Okay, so Bisharp at least is a decent option, because it's resistant to everything. I guess go for the Deblade just so the NPCs don't. Best policy... Oh, of course, that Rabambi would have been amazing. Okay, so we're going to probably need you to make sure to keep the NPC with that Rabambi unless we get something better along the way. So if that's the case, then just switch out literally every single thing, Drogan. Or Drogon, not Drogain. It's another friend of ours. Oh, Dedenne, never mind. It was Dedenne. Dedenne's good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go Dedenne. So we're gonna go Flygon, Dedenne, and then we're gonna go for the Absol. That's the pathing we're gonna go. So switch out for the Flygon because I want the I don't want the NPC getting rid of that Rabambi. I want that Rabambi to be kept as much as, or as long as possible. No, you do switch out for the Flygon. You switch out for the Flygon, then you switch out for the Dedenne. Because I don't want the NPC getting rid of the Rabambi. The Rabambi is extremely good for this. One, because of fake tears, but second is it's got draining kiss, which does a lot, is probably our best hit, other than the Dedenne, which the Dedenne is going to be like the main damage dealer. But yes, I'll be very happy to have you pop in, Dominic. We'll be very happy to have that. Yeah, unfortunately, the NPC is a little bit smooth braining when it comes to using moves like Superpower. Because it is a self-inflicted debuff, which means over time it actually does a lot less damage than if it went for just Rock Smash literally every other turn. Now I'm just going for Metal Sound because I want to try and debuff this thing so that way of course, that thing can do more. Good, just target me. Just target me. I can soak up every single one of your hits like it's nothing. I'm out than Dragon Claw, which Rabambi just eats for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Well, then again, I mean, Doublade also does eat that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, because, like, you can't do anything to Doublade, because it just mega resists everything. And also has the Titanic defensive stats. It's good for the NPC to have Rabambi, because, yes. But also, Rabambi gets fake tears. And sometimes the NPCs do smart a little when it comes to something like using a Draining Kiss. They occasionally do smart. Which I'm always happy when the NPCs do a little bit of smartening. Please target me again. Of course I target the Rabambi for that. That's not good. That is a very not good. But we should be fine. That boosted the stats. That should be... Yeah, if only we connected with Metal Sound turn 1, that would have been much more beneficial for us and stuff and things. But the good thing is Sacred Sword bypasses that +1 it gained. And then also that does nothing anyway because of that. Unfortunately. But we're good. But we're balling. Okay. Knight's it out. Yeah, we should be able to knock it out this turn. We should be able to knock it out this turn. I would assume so. Yes, we should be fine. And I am going to... I should have gotten more Pokeballs. Well, I mean, I can just go Premier Balls, because I do like the Premier Ball a little bit. Here's the weird thing. I actually like the regular Pokeball a lot more than the Premier Ball when it comes to holding on to Pokemon, despite the fact that the Premier Ball does look a little bit cooler. It has a cooler animation when it sends out, but like there's the look of the classic Pokeball. I don't know, I'm weird like that. I'm very weird like that. See, I don't want to risk the NPC. I didn't want to risk it. We do not risk it for the biscuit. Oh, Stunfisk, that's funny. We're gonna go for the Dedenne anyway, because you also get items, which could be very helpful for us. And then we're gonna switch out the Flygon for the Dedenne. Aside from Peonia, she is always dumb. Yes, Peonia frequently does dumb. So, I've noticed... Okay. Yes, I spoke about. So, this is something I've noticed. Best dual type is Steel Fairy. That will always be far and away the best dual typing. Yeah, like, the only thing I've noticed when it comes to battling and move selection, the Pokemon is what dictates the NPC's decisions in battle. So, whether it's Peonia having, the Rabambi, or whether it's, Martin, or Janet, or, the constable-looking guy, I forget what his name is. Whatever the NPC is that has the individual Pokemon does not matter. The Pokemon is what controls the AI and controls what the NPC does. However, the NPC seems to control the frequency at which they switch Pokemon. Hello there, Andrew. Welcome in. Like, certain NPCs are more prone to switching Pokemon out than they are prone to keeping it, which is something I've noticed. It's not an exact science, but it is a bit strange. But hello there, Andrew. Welcome. If you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like on the stream and subscribe for more Draining Kiss. Yeah, you do heal more with Draining Kiss than you receive in damage from the Life Orb recoil, which is good. Max Lightning. Come on, just keep hitting me. Just target me. Do you mind if I post Union Circle? Not at all, Ander. Not at all. You can feel free to post a Union Circle code. Also, in our Discord, we actually have a entire channel in our Discord for specifically posting Union Circle link codes. No, Peonia is Penny's sister, apparently. I don't know how, but apparently Penny and Peonia are sisters. And there seems to be like a third sister as well, so like they actually are a group of 3 siblings, which is interesting. I did not know that until, because I remember people had the hypothesis that Penny was Peonia's sister, and as a result, Peony's daughter. Which, I mean, granted, I generally take a lot of the fan speculation with a literal metric Carthage of salt. But it's like, oh, well, she actually is. Wow, that was actually one that was spot on the money. Cool. You know, it is amusing to see when, like, fan speculation ideas do actually, like, line up with what the actual plan of the devs are for various things. It's fun seeing that. I asked because she said Adventure. Yes! Both of them got that from their father, Peony. Which, by the way, Peony, he amuses me very good. But yeah, Drogan, this is where you swap out. Drogon, not Drogain. Blah, words are hard. Hello there, Wurmple. Welcome back. Called the European Wurmple. Also, I'm getting called European Wurmple. Nice. I like to think everyone goes to Paldea to school, but they're from our regions. Yeah, it makes sense. Like, the math checks out. I mean, we have had in the various Pokemon games, the various characters do come from different regions. Yeah, Yoshi, you can join in. That's the reason we do Dynamax Adventures with viewers, is so you guys can pop in. And thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. Do you have Nintendo Switch Online, Yoshi127? And do you have the Sword and Shield, Soul Sword or Shield DLC? Because you do need both of those. Is it weird, though? Because Penny seems to care for... Because Peony seems to care for Penny. Why wasn't she a Penny in the Crown Hunter DLC? Probably... Well, okay, there's probably 2... reasons for that. One is meta-contextual, which is basically out of universe, so like the real life reason the character wasn't there. And the second is the in-universe context. The meta-contextual reason, not region, was probably they literally had not thought of the character of Penny when they were writing it. So she couldn't have been featured earlier because she wasn't on the drawing board. And the in-universe explanation is probably because she was at school in Paldea. I don't want to wait a minute and 20 seconds the next round. So. Yes! If we do not have a full lobby for a Dynamax adventure, there is no need to wait the standard minute and a half before rejoining. So, one of the rules of Dynamax adventuring is if the lobby is a full lobby, wait a minute and a half to join in if you were in the previous one, just so we can let some people who haven't had a chance to join get their chance in. But if there is no full lobby, then there's no need to wait, because, you know, there's nobody waiting. It's basically a courtesy thing for those who are waiting. I am not gonna switch out for the Absol. Gabia would be British Bagel. But during start, she just started school then. Just started in Paldea. Well, no, she's been at Paldea for a long time. You gotta remember, she was actually lying when she said she just started school in Paldea, because she's been there for a long time, because she's the whole mastermind of Team Star. So she had been at Paldea for a very long time. She's just very introverted, and, you know, kind of would have been a bit of an awkward thing to say that, yeah, I was actually the grand poobah mastermind of all this thing that happened, and a bit of an explanation of things. Because that's the reason why she knows everyone in Team Star. Ever noticed that every Pokemon game is with a small design change to the characters, like how they made and built? Do you mean when it comes to like recurring characters, like how Red's design in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and Red's design back in the original games are different? But yeah, no, yeah, Marino and Lindsay, Mariano and Lindsay Moronata. Sorry, the words are hard. Yeah, you can join in. We're always happy to have people pop in. Blizzard. We'd be very, very happy for you to pop in. You can Dynamax the Dedenne first chance you get. You can Dynamax the Dedenne at first chance. Interesting. I think that... yikes, that's a lot of damage. I shouldn't have swapped out, but I was worried that we were going to lose the Rabambi. But we should be fine now. Blizzard. Please get a freeze, please. No, dang. Okay. What? Wait, Lash out? Are you out of superpowers? Is it? Is it out of superpowers? Because like, it is out of superpower. Interesting. So I guess Lash Out is stronger than Rock Smash. Fascinating. No, the one is obvious. I mean, like, Red and Gold have styles, but then you have Brennan, who is taller and more stock. Oh! So you mean how the different characters have different designs? Well, I mean, I think that's more so a combination of one... Because I think all the characters are actually drawn probably by the same person, at least early on, but also it's to differentiate each of the characters more heavily. You know, because if you have the same basic character design for every single region, every single game, it's going to get old fast. By having very different aesthetics and different designs of the different characters, it lets people, especially younger players, much more heavily distinguish who each character is. A good... so I won't be able to join you until later. No, it's all good, Yoshi. We're going to be live for about 3 hours in total, so no need to worry. He was spamming, so probably... Matt, you have a guess what I'm playing? I have no idea what you're playing, Amazon. Are you playing Xenoblade still? Thunder. Please, para? Yes! There's the para. Let's go. And we missed. I mean, I'm okay with missing because Dedenne did more damage. I'm okay with this. That'll be happy. We'd be very happy to. Hello there, Juan. Welcome back. It is true, but then you have Scarlet Violet where they look so similar looking. I mean, I don't think that the characters in Scarlet Violet look similar to other ones. I think they were much more simplified. Because the characters in Scarlet Violet have to be much more heavily simplified characters because the different templates of the outfits. They had to kind of fit in more with that. Back when it was like the sprite art, you did kind of need to exaggerate some of the traits for certain things. Now they do make them a bit more bland because you do have the character customizations. You have to make them a bit of a blank slate. Max Lightning. I would say Max Lightning would be the better one to go for because that way you can compound the damage you deal with. That's a yikes. That way you can compound the damage with your electric moves. Woo. Yes, it is Yveltal. So, Juan, we have 3 rotating shiny legendary hunts that we do. We just finished our Giratina hunt a few days ago, so now we moved on from that into our Latios, which is taking the place of Giratina. Yesterday, we were doing Kyurem, who has been a recent hunt we just started, and today is our Yveltal hunt. So it goes, so basically the typical cycle goes Giratina, now Latios, for 1 day slot. Then the next day we go Kyurem. Then the day after Kyurem we do Yveltal. Then it circles to Latios. And whenever we get a shiny, we just sub out 1 slot for the other. The exception to this is Sundays, where we are doing Ogre Ousting on Sundays. Personally, I like pixel art so much. I just think it's better for the... Yeah, I was a bigger fan of the pixel art style. I like Pokemon. Hello there, TCGAS. Welcome in. And thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. Yeah, I'm also a very, very big fan of the pixel art style. That is the reason that whenever it comes to any of the older Pokemon, so from Generation 5 and earlier, I always put the GIF of their pixel art sprite from Gen 5 in the bottom. And if I can find a pixel art style sprite of the Pokemon, of a later generation Pokemon, like I have a Roaring Moon pixel art style sprite just saved in my database, when those are applicable, I put those on the screen because I just really like the design a lot more of the pixel art. I think it has a lot more personality. No, we are hunting YVELTAL today. After Latios, I have no idea. Welcome in, TC. Welcome in, TCG. So, I'm very indecisive when it comes to my individual shiny hunts. The way that I do things is I literally do a Dynamax adventure, see if I have not shiny hunted that Pokemon yet, and if I haven't shiny hunted it, okay, that's gonna take the slot of our next Dynamax adventure shiny hunt. It's basically the first thing that pops up that I haven't gotten is what I go after I finish a hunt. It's not the best way of doing things, but it is the way. It is the way. This is the way. Hello there, Tapu Bulu. Thank you very much, Shiny Kaiju. Have a very nice day. Roaring Moon or Mega Man. I love Roaring Moon. Roaring Moon is my favorite Pokemon from Paldea and one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. I love Roaring Moon. Moongo Rar. Moongo Rar. Love Roaring Moon. Favorite. Yes, it's my favorite Paradox. Favorite Pokemon from Paldea. Maybe not my favorite Shiny from Paldea, but it is very much up there because I just think it's great. Alright, that is going to be YVELTAL number 8. Let's see. I don't quite think we get time to lose more. So you are playing the Chronicles of the Xenoblade. Unfathomably based. Oh, why not try to get... We have already gotten Groudon, Juan. I can actually go show all the shiny legendaries we've caught. I have done 50 and no Ray at all. Yikes. Yeah, Rayquaza is still on our list. Usually know a website that has all the pixel art from all the gens. Really? Neo, can you please send me a link to that? Because I would greatly be interested in seeing a pixel art, like a conglomeration of that. Thank you. Thank you very much, Andon. Thank you. Hello there, Comb Over Gamer. Welcome in. That Comb Over Gamer. That is an amazing name. No Dedenne Shiny. No Absol Shiny. No Shiny L Bacon Wings. Yet. You just send it to me in DMs, Neo data, if possible, so I can save it. I have done 150 and gotten no Giratina. I am fine with this, though. I feel that we got Giratina at 216, so I feel you on that. Hello there, Campy. It's going pretty well today. How's it going with you? Yeah, I mean, we got our shinies recently, so that is how I go. Favorite Pokemon is Lucario. Interesting. Very nice. But yes, these are all of our shiny legendaries. Where is the box? Where is the box? There it is. Yeah, these are all the shiny legendaries we've acquired in our... I almost said Scarlet Violet file. In our Sword file. Articuno, Groudon, Xurkitree. Well, Xurkitree's not a legendary, it's an Ultra Beast. Solgaleo, Moltres, Nihilego, again Ultra Beast. Tapu Koko, Mewtwo, Lunala, Tapu Lele, Uxie, Zapdos, and recently Giratina have been added to that collection. There are a lot of them. I've never seen Rayquaza Adventure somehow. Yeah, Dynamax Adventures are purely all RNG. Wait, what do they all look like in shiny form? I can show you those. But yes, next Dynamax Adventure, if anyone would like to join in, just gotta connect to the internet and head over to Max Lair in the Crown Tundra. Shiny Articuno just looks a little bit, it's more very, very light blue. Shiny Groudon is yellow gold-ish. Xurkitree gets a little bit of a blue tinge to the wiring. So Galio is sunburnt. I mean, literally comes from being the sun. Moltres looks like a raw chicken. Nihilego is yellow, gold trim. I love shiny Zapdos. I like a little more of a gold hue on it. Uxie, more gold. Tapu Lele, more black and pink. Lunala is just freaking beautiful. That dark red. That's just not really dark red, but purple red. Royal Violet? Is that the color? Violet, I think. Yeah, Royal Blue is the more blue one. Royal Blue is the more purple blue one. Mewtwo, green tail, the iconic one. Tapu Koko, orange and black. And then Giratina is just freaking amazing. Catching them all in Luxury Balls is cool. I usually go with Primrose. Yeah, the Luxury Ball is my favorite Pokeball. That is the reason I actually have the this outfit on Gloria, because it actually matches the Luxury Ball, and the Luxury Ball is my favorite Pokeball. Alright. Again, we're going for Yveltal. Link, go Tapu Bulu, Shiny. Nice. I need to get Shiny Tapu Bulu and Shiny Tapu Fini. So we're going to be working on those at some point. I'm blessed. Thank you. Thank you very much, Neo. Thank you very much as well. Ugh, I can't even speak. Thank you as well very much, whoever just subscribed. I can't speak because it's a skill issue. Yes, little A, little J. I do have a Shiny Groudon. I do have a Shiny Groudon. We have not gotten Kyogre or Rayquaza in this file yet. I am fighting Mechon Claws. You mean Metal Face? You're fighting Metal Face? Okay, lucky Shiny Kyogre, nice. I love Shiny Kyogre. Purple is by far my favorite color. I can actually showed it a little a few minutes ago, AJ. So if you rewind the stream about a minute and a half to 2 minutes, yes, rewind about a minute and a half. I actually do show my Groudon shiny on screen. The claws that drop Mechon. Oh, okay. You're near the bottom of the ether mine. Okay. Now I understand. The little hand thing that blocks the gateway, and then like the humanoid looking Mechon drop out of the palm, and you fight one of them, and then you fight two of them. Okay, I know where you are now. Okay, you're close to the bottom of the ether mine. Okay. But don't worry, there are going to be many Dynamax adventures. Well, Shiny Zamazenta you only get from a Nintendo code that they gave out several months ago. You can't Shiny Hunt for that one. But I do have Shiny Zacian, Zamazenta, and Eternatus. Oh, wait, you have the second one. Okay, you have the second one. Alright, so we got a full lobby. So, rules for Dynamax adventuring, please listen to the instructions. So, pick the Pokemon we say to pick, go along the pathing we say to go on. Do not Dynamax unless otherwise told to Dynamax. And only go for attacking moves unless otherwise told to go for a status move. I'm going to go for Glalie, go for the Raichu. Go for the Cradilly. Ancient power, willing to conserve ancient powers for the fight against Yveltal, but I mean it should be okay for Cradilly. And let's see, what are we gonna get in place of our last Pokemon? Go for the Basculin. Do not go for Pincurchin. I don't trust Pincurchin. I don't trust Pincurchin. I would rather have the Basculin. We could trade it to you. I appreciate the thought, but I do not accept trades for Pokemon, Juan. I kind of have this very OCD thing about, like, being able to account for the origin of every single one of my Pokemon. It's a very OCD brain thing. Ooh, Dedenne to the left. We're going to go for that. And go for that Dedenne. Yes, we're going to the left and going for the Dedenne. My friend gave me both Zamazenta and the other dog. Yes, that's him. Hello there, Commander Fox. Welcome back. How are you doing? Yeah, no, it is. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Jose. I am fighting two. Can I join this one? Yes, Charlie. So remember, if you are in this round of Dynamax Adventures, please wait a minute and a half before joining the next round, so that we can let some people who haven't joined in yet have a chance of popping in. I think I got Shiny Gengar. I think I don't know because I have not played for months. Nice. Yeah, we have been working on. Is it complicated, Yveltal? What do you mean? Is it complicated, Yveltal? What do you mean by that? Don't go for Ancient Power on the Cradilly. Just go for a move like Energy Ball or Sludge Bomb. Just go for those. We do not want to burn out all of the Ancient Powers yet. Yes, I do, Commander Fox. I do collect Pokemon cards. I absolutely love them. First Pokemon Go Shiny today. Nice. What was that Pokelad? What was the shiny that was acquired? Energy Ball. Does do a whole lot of damage, thankfully. Thankfully, Blanche. One time I found a shiny Regirock because I accidentally KO'd it the first time. On my second try, it was shiny, but poisoned it by accident and it was game ended. Unfortunate. Yeah, that is always the worry when shiny hunting, is they will knock themselves out. No, just go for attacking moves. Just go for attacking moves, Taryn. Just go for attacking moves. Shadow Machop. Oh, nice. It seems I have been game ended. I have the base Zapdos. Be Zapdos? Nice. Very nice. Oh, Shadow Machop, very nice. Shiny Shadows, those are very rare. They're very, very rare. If you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. It is the best way to help support the channel and make sure more amazing viewers like you find their way here. Nobody switches out for the no one switches out for the Haunter. I briefly blanked on this thing's name. Oh my gosh, I have 600 freaking Premier Balls. I have so many of these things. Nobody is switching out for the Haunter. It is not a very good pickup. Oh, let me go grab some of my Pokemon cards. I have a Rainbow Rare Volo Pokemon card, but I keep that thing, so I can't even find a Rayquaza. Yeah, Dynamax Adventures are just random RNG lottery to find them, because there is 47 different Dynamax Adventure Pokemon that you can find. And if you're looking for a specific one out of all of them, it's basically a 2% chance of finding the thing you're actually looking for. Yeah, I got a couple Pokemon cards here. I've also got some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We're going for the Fairy type. That is Dedenne. Yeah, the one Yu-Gi-Oh card I actually got right here is my Blue Eyes Shining Dragon card. Got that as a promo when the Pyramid of Light Yu-Gi-Oh movie was actually still in theaters, because they gave out the promo cards with that. Yeah, I got a couple of my cards right here with me. My Italian Togekiss card is buried somewhere in the drawer. I keep that safe and secure. But yeah, I got Growlithe card, Tandemaus, Toadscrew. Yeah, I got like a hollow Silicobra. I got a hollow Silicobra card. Silicobra. It's cute. It's adorable. Do you have a Kyogre? I do not have a Kyogre Dynamax Adventure, no. My only 3 Dynamax Adventures are Latios, Kyurem, and Yveltal, and you can only have a maximum of 3 DAs at a given time. Actually, no. I'm gonna go fake tears. That is more. Do you have any base? I have no idea what a base art card is. Oh yeah, I got the Magnezone GX. I got this Magnezone. Brush the mic. I got this Magnezone GX. So all of these cards, I have. There's the Italian Togekiss. My most prized possession. Most of these cards, including my Rainbow Rare Volo I got from 2 packs I got on Christmas, which is the first Pokemon cards I've opened in like a decade. And I got a Rainbow Rare Volo out of it, and I'm like, I don't know how to top this. Do I just stop opening Pokemon cards? I will never beat this. I have a Primal Kyogre EX full art card. Most valuable card. Yeah, based. Yeah, my brother used to have the Charizard. You know, the several, like tens of thousands of dollars Charizard card. I mean, this was like 20-something years ago he had it, and then like someone stole it from him, because I mean it was Charizard, and you know we didn't really, and it was technically my brother used to have that Charizard card. I think we had 2 of them, or at least one of them was like the Charizard, and one of them was like another similar Charizard card, and that one was just completely destroyed. Switch out the Basculin for the Dedenne. Charizard is one that costs like 6 million. I mean, I think is it 6 million now? I thought it was like a couple 100,000 or something like that. Remember, rare was Avery, the psychic one from the Isle of Armor. The psychic one that's Avery, I think, is the psychic one, because Clara, I think, Clara's the poison one. Avery is the psychic one, if I recall correctly. Yeah, switch out the Basky Fish. There we go. We good. We balling. So Dedenne against Yveltal, just spam Dazzling Gleam. Do not switch out. Nobody switches out here. Nobody swap. But yeah, no, it's fun how stuff and things like work out like that. But yeah, I love TCG card arts. I think that collecting them would be really fun. My brother had a Rainbow Rare Snorlax VMAX. Fun. See, here's the weird thing about me. I'm not the biggest fan of the Rainbow Rares when it comes to a Pokemon. So, like, a full art range, like, because my brother went into one of the card shop recently, because we were trying to sell some of his Yu-Gi-Oh cards to sort of buy another one, because he's looking for that new Blue Eyes Ultimate fusion card with Initiative Black Chaos, I believe. And he's been opening, like, he's been trying to get the packs of that set to try and get that. And, you know, we went up and we were waiting a thing, and they had, like, a big rotisserie cabinet of all the Pokemon, like, the big Pokemon cards. And there was, like, a Rainbow Rare VMAX Lugia, Rainbow Rare VMAX Mewtwo, and, like, all these ones. And it's like, I don't think the Rainbow Rare Holo looks good on Pokemon. Thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. I think it looks a lot better on, like, the characters and the support cards. Because when you have a Rainbow Rare of the Pokemon, a large part of, like, the appeal of the Pokemon is the natural color scheme of the Pokemon itself, and when it's a Rainbow Rare, it covers that up. You buy the new Charizard figure from TCG? Probably not. My brother's probably going to buy that, because my brother is a big fan of Charizard. It is his favorite Pokemon, period. Then again, he's probably going to buy another VTuber figure. Yeah, I found out recently that my brother, some of the figures in my brother's room are not anime characters, but they're VTubers. Like, oh, that's Cinder. Oh. Simp. Because he's got, like, the Slife of the Sky Dragon figure that's, like, what, $300-something. And, like, I'm half expecting him to get a Charizard figure at some point. Because it is his favorite Pokemon, is Charizard. Yes. Yes, Amazon. My favorite Pokemon's Phalanx. Phalanx? I love Phalanx. My brother is not cultured. He is not cultured. He's a simp. I have to live with that jackwagon. I mean, I love my brother. He's great, but also it's like he's like Sly Guy. He's a very simple person. Nobody switches out. He's a very simple person, and I will put it at that when it comes to what he likes. Meanwhile, me, see, he buys VTuber figures. I buy Godzilla figures. We are not the same. Hello there, Banner. Welcome in. The hunt's going okay. YVELTAL is not too bad of a shiny hunt. He is simple without the O. Correct. I am cultured based. Turbo based. Yeah, I mean, we love Godzilla here. We are big fans of Godzilla, the greatest of all fictional characters. I have one Yu-Gi-Oh card that is banned, but I don't know what the card is. Is it Pot of Greed? Bye-bye, Yoshi. Have a very good day. What are the odds of the Omni Boost? The odds of the Omni Boost are 10%. So you have a 1 in 10 shot of getting the Omni Boost. Doesn't really mean... No, the big dragon. Oh, big dragon. I have no idea what that is. There's a lot of dragon cards in Yu-Gi-Oh. It's a whole archetype. I have to get the Hulk figurine. Dude, it's so cool. Oh no! Oh no! Although Blue Eyes White Dragon, the original, nice. Yeah, my brother. So this is the funny thing. My brother actually does have 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons. I think actually maybe we have 4 of them. We have 2 Blue Eyes Ultimates. A Blue Eyes Shining, and we have been, like, we got Yu-Gi-Oh cards a lot when we were younger. Never once did we ever get a single polymerization card. We never owned polymerization. Ever. Which is hilarious. Like, we also, when we used to play Yu-Gi-Oh, we never understood, like, the extra deck was a thing, and you never actually needed to have, like, your Blue Eyes Ultimate in your actual deck and draw it to summon it. So, like, we completely played wrong when it came to, like, fusion monsters and everything. It was freaking hilarious. Okay, so Amazon, in Yu-Gi-Oh, there are different kinds of monsters. There's normal monsters, there's effect monsters, And then there are fusion monsters. Blue Eyes Ultimate is a fusion monster. Your fusion monsters, your synchro monsters, those are all housed in your extra deck. And we didn't know the extra deck was a thing. Because, you know, the anime never shows the extra deck as being a thing. Yes, I have seen Man in the Suit. Moon. I have seen Man in the Suit. It's not really my cup of tea. But I have seen Man in the Suit. But, you know, just go for the fairy move on Dedenne. Because Lightning Rod is always going to draw over the max lightning, so it's better just go for the Dazzle Gleam. My was crazy into Yu-Gi-Oh! She wants me to get into it, but I never really did. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! is a pretty good series. I enjoy it. Like, I enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! I enjoy the card game. I enjoy the anime itself. I think they're very fun. It's not for everybody, but, like, I enjoyed it. I summoned Karibo. Man of the Suit is a W series. It's an interesting idea. It's a fascinating thing. Bro. Rare. Don't. That is nothing because going for attacking moves. Nah, you're all good, Luis. You're all good on that. Yeah, no need to worry. Snarl. Rare. You're all good. Rare stat debuffs. So you should be fine. You should be mostly fine. What's your favorite Godzilla movie? That is a very good question, Commander Fox. I'm probably going to make that a video on the secondary channel, which, by the way, for those who are new, we have a secondary channel. It is called Max Elo, short for Maxus Allosaurus. And we basically cover movies, TV shows, and long-form discussion videos over on that channel. Hello there, Matt Man. Welcome in. We cover like long-form discussion videos on that secondary channel. And right now we're covering a lot of Godzilla-related things, and I'm probably going to make a video on what my favorite Godzilla movie is. We just did a video tier list ranking all of the different Godzilla designs. Welcome in, Matt, man. Welcome, welcome. Glalie fainted. Oh, no. Okay, we still got one more. Well, I mean, we had one more faint left in us. Ancient Power, come on, let's go. Omni Boost? No. Well, that's gonna flatline them. Raichu survived. Okay, Raichu did survive. That's good. But yeah, no. Yveltal's a little bit of a problem because of the amount of it really isn't the damage that Yveltal's Snarl deals that's the problem. It's the debuff. It's because a lot of your best options for fighting Yveltal are special attackers, and Snarl is an always special attack debuff, unless you have the contrary, or Clear Body in effect, and the Clear Body users, I believe, are all actually weak to, Dark, so it's, it is, oh my gosh, that's no damage, like, it's a Matang, it's a Tang, it is a Cloak, I think, well, no, White Smoke on... Avoid! The dodge! The dodge! Let's freaking go! The freaking, it's like, the Matrix level dodging skills are absolutely unfathomably based. That's amazing. Oh man, I think Shin Godzilla is the most unique. It's insanely. Have you heard the next thing they're gonna do with the next movie? Like, it is insane. Have you heard the next things it was gonna turn into in that movie? Yes, the individual humanoid Godzilla's branching off the tail of Shin. Yes. So, that, I mean, I like Shin Godzilla. I like the idea of it. That it is this ever mutating, ever evolving, like, Lovecraftian horror, where every single one of Godzilla's adaptations in that movie are a direct counter to anything that humanity employs against it. So, like, I'll explain this in a little bit when I get back, because I have to go refill my water, because it is important to hydrate, if only to outlive one's enemies. So, we're going to be opening up the next Dynamax Adventure lobby. Remember, if you were in the last DA, please wait a minute and a half before joining in, so that we can let some people who haven't joined in yet have a chance at joining. Link code is 19283746. 9283746. I have a little bit of skill issue when it comes to typing things in. Code is live.
I'll be back in a second, but I leave you in the very capable hands of the true brains behind the operation, the Allosaurus. Because after all, we're nothing but a realistic VTuber model. The Allosaurus is the real one doing everything here. And we are back. But yeah, no, Shin. I actually really love Shin Godzilla. Because every single, like, change that happens in Shin Godzilla is a direct response to some sort of outside stressor on it. Oh, that's the reason it stands in the bipedal form after basically, like, being, like, horizontal chicken mode for phase 2. And then, you know, phase 3 it stands more upright because it needs to be able to stand upright on land. And when it learned the atomic breath in Shin... Shin originally does not. Shin is one of the few forms of Godzilla that originally does not have the atomic ray, which is Godzilla's, you know, classic, blue laser beam of doom. It only gains the atomic heat ray after America drops a round of M57 massive ordnance penetrator bunker busters on Godzilla. They jam into its back, blow up, and it actually shears off one of Godzilla's dorsal spines. So, as a self-defense mechanism, Godzilla's body basically repurposes itself and evolves to harness the atomic power, that is, to harness basically the nuclear reactor that is its heart, to create a way of defending itself, which allows it to use the atomic ray, which, you know, just freaking hat trick snipes the B1 out of the air, and then, you know, it turns into like the dorsal spine lasers as well. Which I love that version of Godzilla because it's so different, and every single thing that it does is an adaptation to some out of. I'm gonna go to Dene, go for the main trick. Well, later on, it would have adapted to not need to eat. Well, no, it never needed to eat. Shin never had to eat. Go for the clink clang. I like how King Kong makes the accent. I can talk about that. Go for the clink clang, bolt hunt. Good pickup, bolt hunt. But you know, they actually mentioned in the movie Neo, because I watch the Japanese version of the movie. Generally, I watch the Japanese version first, subbed in English, Japanese audio, and then I watch the English version later. Where it doesn't need to eat, but it has teeth anyways. Like it doesn't need to eat anyway, because it's. Godzilla is powered by nuclear radiation, so he doesn't need to consume food. We're gonna go to the right. We go for the Auroras. He doesn't need to eat in the way that we think we do. He's a walking nuclear reactor, so he doesn't actually need to eat. And that's why they make a comment about his teeth. Like he doesn't actually need teeth, so why does he have them? And so what does muscle up do? I go there. Bye bye, Commander Fox. Thank you very much. Didn't he? I thought he ate a little bit. Well, no. The closest we get is like he ate the nuclear material, like the canisters of nuclear waste dumped in the ocean. Muscle up. Muscle up, I believe, is defense increasing crystals, gems. You know, I love just like the very interesting way they handled Shin. The design, I'm not the biggest fan of, because like the arms are a little bit too stubby, the eyes are a little bit small and too beady for me, and like the face shape is like the cracked body. Like, it's a bit weird, but I do like what they were going for with Shin. He says that Hulk doesn't eat because he's like, yes, yeah. Kaiju movies aren't for everyone, Banner. They're not for everyone. But the spine axe that Kong has, so that was not made out of Godzilla's spine, Amazon. That was an axe made by the Kongs out of a Godzilla's spine. So basically, far in the past, a member of Godzilla's species was defeated by the Kongs. It was game ended, and then they took the spines off of that Godzilla and created the axes, because Kong is monkey. He is just a monkey who can punch things and stuff like that. He doesn't have the atomic ray. He has no means of long-range offense and defense. So the axe was basically made to, you know, a defense against Godzilla, and to basically have more of a specialized offense. You know, so it's basically showing like they have ingenuity. I mean, by no means is Godzilla stupid. Godzilla is incredibly intelligent. It's just, the comparison I like to use actually is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure with Jotaro Kujo, where Jotaro is incredibly intelligent. However, he can solve like 99% of things by just bulldozing them with brute force. You don't need to outthink something, you can just brute force through it. And that's like the way Godzilla is. He's very smart, very intelligent, and can think very strategically, but he doesn't need to most of the time. Like, case in point, in Godzilla vs. Kong, the first thing he does in that fight against Kong on the boats, he tries to straight up drown Kong. He's like, I can fight you on the boat. I'm not going to, because it's easier just to drown the monkey. Nobody switches. I hope we see Biolante in the new film. It's cool Kaiju living. Yeah, Biolante is pretty interesting. We're gonna go for the ice type. Yeah, I actually have a video kind of talking about how I hope they add Biolante into the Monsterverse on the secondary channel. That's in the works. When is your next live stream? We go live every single day, Yoshi. Every single day at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The exception being Sundays, where we go live a little bit later in the day. Hello there, Kelly Glasgow. Welcome in. I love Godzilla, but I will admit I don't know everything about him and his world. Yeah, that deep one. Meet Ebro Horror of the Deep? But yeah, no, Neo, that's one of the reasons I actually started the secondary channel, is basically there's a lot of Godzilla lore, and I'm always happy to fill people in on the Godzilla deep lore. There's a lot of deep Godzilla lore. It's always fun. Entrainment. You know, I'm gonna use entrainment on the main actor. He doesn't think when you don't... Yes, exactly. Godzilla doesn't really... Again, Godzilla doesn't need to outthink most situations. He can largely brute force them. So he just brute forces them. Hello, Godzilla. Welcome in. Come on, Shiny. We're gonna switch out... We'll switch out Bolt Hund for Auroras. Hello there. Hello there, Charlie boy. Welcome home. Make it incredibly smart. Like one of my the best thing about like Godzilla's intelligence is you actually do see a lot of intelligence in like just the way he fights things. Like that's the reason why when he was fighting King Ghidorah in King of the Monsters, he dragged Ghidorah into the water, because Ghidorah he's a flyer. Like he's land based, but primarily his main thing is flying. Well, water is his element. He is best suited to combat underwater and on land. Ghidorah can't do much underwater. The direct opinion on Tony Omanite. Tony Omanite's green, right? I actually don't remember what it looks like. But I don't think I'm okay. Hello there, Harry Hudson. Welcome in. I'm on my way back. Welcome back. The Lovers DC Comics series, the one that we sent a few weeks ago. I have not seen it because I don't really read comics too much myself. But I did see like the Godzilla vs Superman thing, which was awesome. And that Lex Luthor built on Mecha Godzilla. Awesome. It was freaking epic. Oh, it's purple based. Purple is my favorite color. But yeah, we switch out the Bolt Hund for this. I'm gonna go Electric Ball on this one. But you know, Godzilla's actually very, very intelligent. And in King of the Monsters, the writer, the director actually said, had humanity not interfered and launched the Oxygen Destroyer at Godzilla during that fight, he would have beaten Ghidorah. Which I actually have an entire video specifically on why Godzilla, the series, has, like, mastered the art of fan service. in a way that very few other series have ever done. And one of them is something like that, where originally the Oxygen Destroyer was the thing employed in the first Godzilla movie to game end the original Godzilla. And it generally gets referenced in a lot of the Godzilla series, just in various ways. We'd go for the electric type. It generally gets referenced in a lot of the Godzilla series. Hunting YVELTAL. Well, I mean, I'm going for both of them, Charlie. So, for me, it's not really a case of here nor there. It's like, we're going for both of them. And, like, a lot of the series will reference the Oxygen Destroyer, but a lot of the time, it doesn't do the same thing it used to be. And, like, it's something similar to the Oxygen Destroyer, but it's not exactly the Oxygen Destroyer. Like, Godzilla -1 has a reference to the Oxygen Destroyer, but it is in no ways anything similar to what the Oxygen Destroyer is. And I really love that. Because you can tell, if you know the series, oh, that's a callback to the Oxygen Destroyer, but it's not in any way like the same kind of thing. It's freaking glorious. I love it. Godzilla had to fight Mechagodzilla. He was losing, but he did get some toys. Well, yeah, also, funny thing about Godzilla vs. Kong. The director of that, which is Adam Wingard, the person who directed Godzilla, Kong, The New Empire, admitted if Godzilla was at full strength, it would have been no contest. Best shiny fully evolved starter. I mean, I love shiny Swampert because I love purple. It's one of my favorite colors. Hello, me Pokemon. Welcome in. But yeah, no, thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. But yeah, no, Adam Wingard admitted that had Godzilla been at full strength for the fight against Mechagodzilla, it wouldn't have been a fight. That the only reason Mechagodzilla stood a chance against Godzilla was because, in context, he just swam like halfway around the world to get to Hong Kong to fight, like, the signal that, you know, was basically calling him there. He then bored all the way to the inner Earth to fight Kong. Then he fought Kong, got knocked out by Kong, woke up, beat Kong, you know, almost killed him, and then had to go fight Mechagodzilla. Like, Godzilla was just tired. He was down to like half strength, and even then he was able to fight Mechagodzilla on even terms. It's like, humanity is so thoroughly outclassed, I love it. In the original movie, they had to make sure that Godzilla and Zilla fought. It was a clear stop with the debate going on. The original movie is amazing. I love that they had Godzilla Final Wars fight Zilla. That was great. Because, yeah, this figure actually is Godzilla Final Wars. And I will be honest, I actually do like Zilla more than most. Godzilla, the American Godzilla from 1998 actually was one of the first Godzilla movies I did see. So we have the Clink Clang for this. So I will be fully honest in saying I do have a bit more of a positive view of American Godzilla than most do. But yeah, I mean, I still love seeing, you know, classic Godzilla just absolutely curb stomp Zilla. Like, it's not even close. Like, Zilla is nowhere near close to the same kind of caliber as Godzilla. I love it. Me Pokemon. I think that's all. Yeah, and I mean, Yveltal's an annoying one to spell, so I understand. I understand that me Pokemon. I love those. Yeah. I also grew up with watching the Godzilla the series, like the TV show that followed after the American Godzilla movie. I actually really enjoyed that. I thought it was actually pretty good. And the good thing is, a lot of people also generally very much enjoy Godzilla the series. We're going to be doing something involving that on the secondary channel because it's a very good series. I enjoyed it. Thank you very much, Shadowman fan. Welcome in. If you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. Go for metal sound. Have the Clink Clang use metal sound. I'm going to go for entrainment on the Manectric. That series is a really good power scale. Yeah. I also like that they have Zilla Jr. be much more classically like classic Godzilla in that series. I do very much enjoy it. I do very much enjoy it. You know, it's a good series. I very much enjoyed it. But yeah, Dynamax the Manectric, if you can. We don't want to do a light gold mean Pokemon. I guess we could do that. So go Thunder Button. Go Body Slam. Go Body Slam. That is your most powerful move. Hello there, Ninja Lee. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Dazzle, Dazzle, Gleam. Dazzling Gleam. Reactor Door, just please don't target the... Okay, I think that could... Yeah, that can chunk that. Okay. That's good. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Again, I mean, the thing is, I grew up with the Millennium, Showa, and American TV show series. Thank you. Thank you very much. We are getting close to the Sub Gold Ninja. We are slowly inching our way to it. Gear grind. You know, just go for metal sound on the clink clang. Go for metal sound. Body Slam, please para. Please para. No. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we should be good. We should be good. Hopefully. Don't. You freaking suck, YVELTAL. You freaking suck. You can suck a railroad spike. Actually, you can suck a railroad spike. Body Slam. Please para. Dang. Jeez, that's so much damage. Well, again, we are -1 defense. Special defense, I should say, not physical defense. Okay. Shin, through my philosophy, fast rate of adaptation, I'm building into biology ecosystem, the theory that every constantly adapting. Yeah, I like that. Like, I really like Shin. Like, Shin is a fantastic reinterpretation of Godzilla. We actually got our Godzilla -1 review going up later this week, so stay tuned for that. I don't know when I'm going to get around to doing a review of Shin Godzilla, because I actually do really, really, really like Shin. There's a lot to talk about with Shin. I don't know when I'm going to be talking about that, but I do have a lot to talk about with it. I'm very much a fan of it. I'm going to go to TCG and it's not going to go to TCG. Just playing the bots. The bots. The bot. The NPC AI bots. Attack is completely useless on me. I'm all special moves. Well, that's fine. Well, I'm a special in status moves. I'm not using those anyway. That's good. Giga Impact. Yes! Get clowned on. Get clowned on, YVELTAL. That is going to be 10 total DAs done. I'm going to have to go watch the -1 reviews. Yeah, I enjoy -1, though... Oh, thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. Yeah, -1 is a great movie. However, I do have my issues with it. Now, again, that's the case of literally everything. I mean, I love Godzilla, King of the Monsters, and Godzilla vs. Kong, and I have my issues with those. I am a very firm believer in that there's nothing that is perfect, and that nothing is above criticism. However, it is important to give credit where credit is due, and criticism where criticism is due. So it's like, there's a lot. I hate the Poké Kids in the game, even there we go. Yes. They do have some amusing lines, though. Like, I like the ones in the Battle Tower, which are kind of amusive. No, Shiny Araquanid. No, Shiny Auroras. I still need to get another one of you. No, Shiny Jolteon. And no, Shiny Bacon Wings. No Shinies. I need to go stock up on some more Pokeballs, so I'll be back in a second there. Yeah, I enjoyed -1. I mean, hey, it's shiny hunting is... The thing about shiny hunting is it wouldn't be satisfying if it was over fast. You know, it is the length of the shiny hunt in terms of time that is what gives them their value, because it is not about the destination, it's about the journey. Which is one thing that Game Freak does not seem to understand about why people enjoy shiny hunting, is it isn't about just the palette swap of the Pokemon. It's about, especially when it comes to streaming shiny hunting, it's about the journey of the creator, the hunter, and the community to get the shiny, the interaction they have, and just the, you know, just the interactions between them as it goes there. I got Jamie shiny wise, yes. Oh yeah, without no follow-up question is how the cold hurt Godzilla. I mean, the dude across the Arctic on a daily basis. How did it just jetter? What do you mean the cold? You mean in Shin Godzilla? How the cold beat Godzilla? So in... Oh, we don't have any money. Oh, I'm stupid. I need to sell things. I need to sell some things. I should have a lot of experience candy for sale, right? I should have some materials for sale, right? I don't? Oh, okay, I need to go get some more stuff to sell. Okay. No, -1. Remember how they beat him? Well, no, they beat Shin with... They beat minus Goju with Barotrauma. So... The way that they... Okay, so for those of you who have not seen not Shin Godzilla. For those of you who have not seen Godzilla -1 and do not want spoilers for it, recommend like muting for the next minute or so. So the way they beat minus Goji in -1 is not ice. It was Barotrauma. So it was the... Basically, his body... suddenly going from low pressure at the surface of the ocean to very high pressure at the bottom of the ocean, its body needs time to adjust and transition between those two phases. Then, the sudden being dragged up to the surface, its body was pressurized to deal with the much higher pressures at, you know, the deep water where it was in, caused its body to basically push outwards and, like, basically start to tear itself apart when exposed to the lower pressure on the surface. Then, when it charged up its own atomic ray to try to blast the ships and Shikishima, that put further strain on its body. Then, Shikishima going kamikaze mode and decapitating Godzilla caused the atomic energy it was building up to destabilize and rip itself apart. So, basically, its body was basically tearing itself apart from the inside out, because it was trying to be used to the very high pressures of the deep ocean water. Which I really love. Like, that is a very clever way of beating Godzilla. Yeah, I've seen it twice. I've seen it 3 times. I had to watch it twice over when I was editing the review. But, you know, I love the way that they beat minus Goji. Because, like, it's very, like, I am all for very inventive final boss takedowns. Like, it's one of the reasons I love the Predator movies, where, like, Predator and Terminator, because they generally get very inventive with how the main character needs to beat the big bad at the end of those series. It's one of the reasons I really was not a big fan of, like, Alien Covenant and things like that, where, I mean, Alien Covenant did a few things well. Alien Covenant did a couple things well. Romulus kind of worries me, though. But, yeah, no, I mean, I love the way minus Goji, was beaten. I think it was very, very clever. And I love the way they beat Shin Godzilla, where it's like, oh yeah, blood coagulant to cause a reactor purge, which caused it to freeze itself solid. Because, like, it needs to be able to shed that much heat like that, which caused it to flash freeze itself, which is very clever. It's a lot more interesting than we're going to have, like, I mean, again, the Oxygen Destroyer, I like the idea of it, which, again, what it was an analogy for back then, but, like, it doesn't really work as, like, it's a plot device, basically, nowadays, where it's, like, this made-up chemical that just dissolves Godzilla on an instant. How are we doing the adventures? They're going pretty well, Matt. They're going very well. If anybody wants to join in the Dynamax adventure, feel free to pop in. We've just restocked our Pokeballs. Link code is 1928. 3746, and come on the mods, please go grab Matt Bertafek's link, please. Oh, it's like Deadpool. Deadpool's healing factor, recovering his cancer cells' body is unique in that if one or the other would be Yes, I do remember that about Deadpool, where it's because of, like, unique combination of the way he is. Because I remember there's, like, a comic like the Skrulls or something tried to copy his healing factor, and it just completely overwhelmed them. Because, like, it's the combination of the two things basically cancel each other out. There we go. Lobby is now open. Taryn, if you want to pop in. But, you know, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing what the next Godzilla movie comes out as. Hello there, Neo Days. Mudkip, how you doing? Mudkip. How's everybody doing? But I'm looking forward to seeing that dang data auto wrong. Auto wrong exists. It is hello, shiny Umbreon Queen. Welcome in. We got an Umbreon on one of our draft league teams. Looking forward to that. I actually just recorded the draft analysis for that. Shulk just fell. Oops. Not good. Very not good. Bacon wings. It is indeed El Bacon Wings. Data. Neo Days. Neo Days. That's a name right there. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm working on trying to figure out like reviews for all the different Godzilla movies, because again, there are. Oh, also, Neo. There is an article headline, like the first paragraph of a news article that I saw on Godzilla -1 that basically got me to go, all right, it's gloves off time. I'm ripping into movie journos because they literally have no idea, like, what it is when it comes to movies, and it is time to go scorched earth. And I'm gonna send it to you because like it is time to go scorched earth on the journos that do not understand fiction. Is great. Let's see, where is it? I gotta scroll up. I know one of the chats I have it's buried in, but I don't remember like how far back it was at when I did it. I can just go do that. There we go. Is that it? No, wait. Has image. There we go. There it is. There we go. Yeah, I can send it to you, Neo. Like, it's great. I'm going to go. I'm gonna go Scavalier. Go for. I guess the Golduck would probably be the best one. There you go. I love people know when they are crazy on for. I love who know when they crazy on the people that don't know. Am I crazy or Neo is a new mod indeed. Remember, this was written when -1 came out. So they got the date wrong. They got the number of movies wrong, among other things. All right, we are gonna. Okay, we're gonna go for the Auroras. So we're going to go. We're gonna go to the right. We're gonna go Palpitoad, Obstagoon, and then we're gonna go for the Auroras. Switch out the Golduck for Obstagoon. Golduck for Obstagoon. Okay, I'm not going to. Well, I mean, Mudkip, we are crazy. We're just not about this. I love how we both came to the exact same conclusion at the exact same time, just in different phrasings of things. It's glorious. Absolutely heckin' glorious. You know the Punisher move they do is it reaches the Punisher and listen to the fans who like agree to this and this and this and it's awesome. Like, I love it when like the writers actually listen to stuff. We do not switch for Palpitoad now. We do not swap for the Palpitoad. Emperor Palpitoad. Scored. Of course it gets burnt. Of course. The Akapulse go play. But yeah, no, it amuses me very good when journos don't get like things right for movie things. But yeah, no, Neo, not yeah, but Neo, I said the thing. I got some. I know. It's like it was movie 37, and the movie and the series is 68 years old. So they got the date wrong by 4 years, which is weird because if it was they got the date off by 2 years, okay, that could make sense because they were going by the Americanized version, Godzilla King of the Monsters, not the original Gojira. But it was 4 years off, not 2, which was weird. Okay, well I'm burnt, so I guess I'm going. I'm about to quit doing. You're fighting the bronze face at the bottom of the pit, aren't you? You're fighting the bronze face hammer mechon at the bottom of the pit, aren't you? I'm assuming you're unable to get chain attacks for it. No, what? I have questions. Extreme. Yeah, okay, so changing plans. I'm going to be taking the Obstagoon because I'm burnt and I can't do anything. I'm fighting the 2 claw guys. Ah, okay. So, ideally, try to build up a chain attack. So, I'd recommend trying to fill the party gauge up, Amazon. Also, go in and, like, try to, like, switch on your gear to, like, give yourself the best gear you can for everyone. There's been the new movies. Godzilla appears is the main kaiju. Like, I think Mothra has her own movie. Yeah, Mothra has had her own movies in the past. I kind of hope that they do make more Mothra movies in the future because Mothra's pretty cool. Like, Mothra is legitimately one of the most powerful kaiju in all of the movies, and we very rarely actually get to see that. Like, Monster vs. Mothra is, I think, also the most powerful version of Mothra we've had. Balpidord. We got a video on Monster vs. Mothra and why Monster vs. Mothra is absolutely just mega based. There's the reason Monster vs. Godzilla. Yes. Well, I mean, that's like more a tagline that like they just say in universe. But yeah, no, I like that. There's a lot of things you can flack the Monsterverse for, and I fully agree that there's a lot of issues the Monsterverse has. The one thing the Monsterverse did well is it reinvented the characters. Like, they are in very... There are, I mean, there's a lot of similarities into the original incarnation of the characters, but they are their own very, very distinct versions. I would absolutely enjoy a video on Ghidorah Needle. Oh, funny thing, Amazon, that's in the works. It is very funny you say you would like a video on Ghidorah. I have literally already recorded that, and I just need to edit it. No, I am going to be switching out for the Obstagoon because I am burnt, and my damage is absolutely decapitated at the moment. So it is better if I switch out now, because otherwise, like, it would just be better. It would be better if I switch out. Ghidorah is my favorite of the Kaiju. Nice. Yeah, Ghidorah's pretty awesome. You and my dad could talk about. Oh, again, Matt, that's the whole reason we made the secondary channel, is just so I can just talk in circles for hours about Godzilla lore. God, I love it. It's so good. Well, again, Godzilla is a very deep series, with a lot of lore, like, when you actually, like, know all about it. It's a lot like Kirby. The lore is not very obvious. However, if you go searching, it is there. Remember when back when Godzilla Virginia Happen came out, I was like crashing on. I believe they're one of the best ones. Yes. I do remember, because a lot of people don't realize that the Mutos were specifically evolved basically to counter Godzilla's species, which there is a project in the works that goes over something with that, because that is a source of worry that I do have, is the idea of, well, okay, all these things exist to counter the existing monsters, because the point is Godzilla is the strongest. You know, Godzilla is top kaiju. So having things that are designed to beat Godzilla kind of imply he isn't the strongest. And they could have done a bit better to explain. I mean, I don't like the Muto Prime. The Muto Prime, I think, was a very big mistake. The regular Mutos, so the female Muto and the male Muto, so the flying one and the big giant one, those I think are good. I think those are okay. But when they have, okay, well, the Muto Prime is like the originator of all of them, which is even more powerful, that does have some worries for me. You're going to hunt the Reggies. Yes, Taryn, we are going to be hunting all the Reggies. All of the Reggies are on the ticket for the huntings. But, you know, I'm going to be switching out for the Obstagoon because I need to get rid of this burn. Yes, besides the Laura Godzilla is deep in stories, like -1 story, certain plague, Shin was into. Well, okay, well, not exactly for Shin. Shin was more about the Fukushima disaster, and thank you very much whoever just subscribed. So, Shin Godzilla was actually very specifically about the reaction to the Fukushima nuclear disaster when that the great earthquake happened. I think it was 2011. Is what happened in Japan. So it was basically like, it was very, very slow to react. Hello there, Kaiju boy. Welcome in. I accidentally whacked myself in the face twice and started choking on a good, great day. Oh no, that's not good. No switch out here. Okay, good. NPC switching out. Good, good, good. Welcome in. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Yes, I do know how Godzilla was made. Different movies have had different origins for the character, but yes, I do know the origins of Godzilla. Oh, I must have read the wrong thing then. Well, again, even then, the original Godzilla isn't exactly like against nuclear usage at all. It was more so a critique piece on the very slow response to the Fukushima nuclear disaster, which is the reason why in Shin Godzilla there's all those big giant board meetings. It's basically like the clogging up of bureaucracy to actually like doing like you solve the problem first, then you bureaucracy later. Not you do bureaucracy to solve the problem first. It was a critique piece on that. Yes, you switch out for the Auroras, Tyrion. Hello there, Jack boy. Welcome in. Yeah, no, it's Shin's very interesting. Like I do really like what they do with Shin. I just go for Aqua Jet on the Golduck because I'm gonna be using Screech, which is gonna decrease its defense so it does more. I had dinner with chicken legs things, so holy heck, shook in my head and accidentally whacked myself in the nose and eye. That's not good. That's not good. But yeah, no, well the thing is, it would have done. It was better to go for Brine this turn than it was to go for Aqua Jet, because Aqua Jet would have gone before I used Screech anyway, so it realistically didn't matter which way the ordering of things went. No. No. One day I gotta sit down and binge watch the Godzilla movies because I really do enjoy it. My problem is the older Godzilla movies is because my grandpa watched the Godzilla movies. I feel that. I actually do like a lot of the Showa movies. Granted, again, I did grow up with them, so I have a bit of a softer spot than usual. I fall asleep in the middle, which is a do button. Oh boy. Hello there, Voltage! I like the DAs, but the one thing that's in several hundred, only like 2 phases, and no real indicator of what legend will shine. Well, yeah, the other thing about shiny hunting in general, there is no indicator of when it will shine, because it's all randomness. Like, we've had hunts that are massively over odds, which, you know, we've done, like, what, 300-something encounters and no shiny, or we've done, like, you know, 6 encounters and got a shiny. It's pure randomness. You know, there is no indicator of when you're going to get a shiny. It's not like, okay, after 15 encounters, then you get a shiny. It is, you can get a shiny every encounter, or you can get a shiny every, like, 7,000 encounters. But yeah, I mean, there's 38 different Godzilla movies. I believe the Showa era had the most, like, I think like 18 or something of them. Like, it's about half of them in total is from the Showa era. So I wouldn't try tackling them all in a very short span of time. I would definitely try and, you know, space them all out. Doesn't mean I can't watch a Godzilla movie entirely unless I'm actively watching it because I'll just try to fall asleep. Oh boy. But, you know, I'd recommend pacing yourself. Thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. Yeah, I'd pace yourself. I think a good starting place would be like starting with the Heisei movies, so The Return of Godzilla, then Godzilla vs. Biollante. Then after that, I think after that it was Godzilla vs. Battle for Earth or Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. Then after that is Godzilla vs. War King Ghidorah. No, it's no, I didn't get into debate here. Wait, no, it's Godzilla vs. Battle for Earth, then Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. Then Mechagodzilla 2, then Space Godzilla, then Desolate Troya. That becomes something to me. I can't watch it alone unless it's yeah, the main reason why is like the Heisei, like I don't want to turn to one of these the Heisei normies, which is something I do not want to turn to one of the Heisei normies. But like Heisei did do a lot of things very well. I like chocolate and butter sandwiches. Chocolate and butter. That is... I've never heard of that. But yeah, switch out the Golduck for this. I've never heard of chocolate and butter together. That's a phrase and a half. Backpacker. Yeah, just keep the expert belt unless you get a life orb. Go citrus berry. I like chocolate and peanut butter. Yes, chocolate and peanut butter is a great combo. You have to... you concern me, Cloudy. You concern me greatly. You concern me. But yeah, no, it's good. I have things together. Heisei was a good series. Millennium Era, the one thing I think that holds the Millennium Era back is that basically every movie was its own separate continuity, and it wasn't like there was a single continuous story like there was with the Heisei and the Showa era. But I mean, the Millennium movies definitely did good. Oh, look how smart. Oh no, Kaiba does have a typo in his name. It's Kabiya. Kabia instead of Kaiba. Small typo. Yeah, no, it is meant to be Kaiba. Kaiba. Yes. People. Yeah, that's why I wanted. That's why I wanted the thing, because nice, and got that para. Metal sound, heavy metal noise. Yeah, that's why I was hoping I was gonna get a wide lens to make Screech more accurate, but you know we don't heckin' need that. By the way, at a PFP rebrand, I couldn't find my old PFP and wanted to truly sly. Interesting. Or Amazon, indeed. Indeed, friends. I am a little comic book expert, but I know a lot about some things outside the comics, like Godzilla, Pokemon. Nice. Yeah, I was never a big comics guy. I was not a big granted, I don't really read normally. I have ADD, so I have a very hard time like focusing on reading. I want to get better about that. But I read some of the Godzilla graphic novels for the Monsterverse, and I freaking loved it. I love how, canonically, Dr. Serizawa is, like, 70 years old. It's like, he looks great for his age. He's canonically 70, but you know he doesn't look 70 years old. Baller. Turbo baller. Now, like, Serizawa, I think, probably is the best human character we've ever had in a Godzilla movie. Like, any of them. Like, original Showa, like, any of them. I think Serizawa's the best. I know some people will fight me and say Shikishima was better, but, like, no, Serizawa was better. Serizawa was the absolute Giga Chad. Because one thing, when I was rewatching 2014, when I was making the More Than a Monster video, is the first time that you see Godzilla outside of, like, basically file footage. You see him through Serizawa's eyes. No shiny Palpatode, no shiny Obstagoon, no shiny Auroras, no shiny YVELTAL. Yeah, the comic book question was nice, very nice. But anyway, it's the first time you see Godzilla in 2014. It is like the helicopter people radio into the carrier USS Saratoga that Godzilla's coming to Hawaii, and Serizawa goes out to the deck and he puts up his binoculars to look out, and he looks, at the 3 spikes, and that's the first time you see Godzilla, like, in the present day outside of archive footage. So the first time you see Godzilla, it is through his eyes. It is through the eyes of the person that, is the one who understands Godzilla the most, who is basically the audience in the movie. And I love that. I didn't realize that until I rewatched the movie and was like, that's pretty good. Also, speaking of 2014, it took me a literal decade to figure out Godzilla 2014 references the Godzilla Power Lines scene. So, for those who don't know, in the original Godzilla, there's a scene of Godzilla walking into the power lines and, like, walking through and tearing down those big high-tension voltage power lines that look like a giant metal tree. And it may not have been intentional, But when Godzilla smashes through the Golden Gate Bridge in 2014, it's like, you know, the giant cable bridge. You know, what are giant cables similar to? Power lines. It's like, is that a power lines reference? Is that a reference? It took me 10 years to figure that out. Gotta love it. And if anybody wants to join in the Dynamax adventures, feel free to pop in. Chocolate and butter pizza sounds good. Yes, do not do that, Amazon. Do not put chocolate and butter on pizza. That is close to a pizza crime. She's sending Japanese to all the group chats now. That's mildly concerning. Mildly concerning. Although if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more. Oh, and Kaiba, sorry about that. Apologies to that. Apologies to that. Amazon, I meant Kaibia. Well, I don't know if that was a deliberate reference. It could have been a deliberate reference, but it's like, that looks very similar. Again, I don't know if it was a deliberate reference, but I mean, I think, like, you know what? Maybe it is, maybe it wasn't. Yeah, that would have been great if it was. Favorite Generation 8 Pokemon. Favorite Shiny Gen 8 Pokemon. Good question. Maybe probably Corviknight. You put chocolate on pizza, I will find you exactly. Very much. Unless it's like a dessert pizza with like ice cream, chocolate, dough, obviously, like for, you know, like pie crust. And like the sauce is basically whipped cream or chocolate sauce. Like, unless like it's a full dessert pizza, chocolate does not belong on pizza. Hello there, little AJ. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Corviknight's a pretty good one. Corviknight's a good shiny. I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Again, if anybody wants to join in the Dynamax adventures, feel free to pop in. Link code is 19283746. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, unless it like is a full dessert pizza. Unless it is a full dessert pizza, chocolate does not belong on pizza. Correct. Exactly. It does not belong on pizza. I've already shiny hunted Mewtwo. Any reason? I have already shiny hunted Mewtwo here. We did that a few weeks ago, actually. Like last month was when we got the Mewtwo. I'm gonna go Vanillish. Go for the Lairon. Yes, I have Mewtwo. My favorite pizza of all time is barbecue sauce, chicken, and ham pizza. Interesting. As long as there's no pineapple on it, I can vibe with that. Because pineapple pizza is a crime. Oh no! No! Add pineapple, it's perfect. No, Neo, how could you do this to me? No! Unfriend. Beep. Yes, I have shiny Mew. I just like Pain Pizza, extra cheese, and hot dog crust. What the freak is that, Kaibia? What is Pain Pizza, extra cheese, and hot dog crust? Please explain. Like Buffalo. No. Pain Pizza. You can't go back on that. Pain Pizza. Holding hot dog inside the crust. Oh, okay. Thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. Alright. So we have the Lairon for the Raichu. Like cheese stuffed, but interesting. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of cheese stuffing. I'm not the biggest fan of stuffed cheese in a pizza. I like the hot dog pizza. That's interesting. I haven't had that before though. That's new. And we got vaporized. Max, I request unmodding of Neo for crimes against pizza. That is unacceptable. No, Muddy Kip. They may be crimes against pizza, but Neo does good work. I also request unmodding for Neo. No. That's not how we operate here. How could you hate pepperoni, Kaiba? It's so... Okay. You wonder why I have concerns about things like butter and chocolate, Kaguya. When you say things like you don't like pepperoni. It's delicious! It's so good, how can you dislike pepperoni? It's so good. No, because Mega Charizard Y does no longer exists. You are weak, Max. No, Neo was here when there were no mods. We should ban Kaiba for saying that. Alright, guys, we don't joke about stuff like that. Alright, joke. Okay, the joke about the unmodding and banning, no. One slight joke on it is fine, but like continuing it, no. Well, no, Megas don't exist anymore. So you can't have a Mega Charizard X shiny because Megas don't exist anymore. They're not in the games. Also, they don't exist on their own. Yes, we have the layer on for this. Like, Megas don't exist as standalone entities. They exist only in battle. It's like the same thing as a G-Max. G-Maxes only exist mid-battle. They don't exist in the PC. Pain pizza is like extra anchovies. Okay, do people actually eat anchovies on pizza? Is that an actual thing? I'd recommend probably getting a throat lozenge, Kaba, if the throat is hurting. Who to go for next? I guess we could go for the Cryogonal. I could use a Cryogonal. I think I'll probably switch out for the Cryogonal. Probably. I don't know a single person who uses it. Yeah, because like, anytime I ever hear of like anchovies, it is only in reference to anchovies on pizza. But I have never heard of I've never heard of anyone who actually eats anchovies on pizza. They're fish. I have never seen anyone eat it, so I hope not. Yeah, I've only like the only time I ever hear of anchovies is in fiction. Which thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. Which makes me wonder: do anchovies even exist? Are anchovies even actually real? I don't know. Are they actually real? I don't know. I have no idea what that means, little AJ. Welcome, everybody. Super effective. Very good. Very, very good. I am from Mexico. Here exists Pastor Pizza. Chilaquils? I have no idea how to pronounce that word. The C-H-I-L-A word. I have no idea how to pronounce that. And Doritos Pizza. Interesting. I don't know what we got. Well, we don't go for individual number of runs, remember, Dag? We go for time interval. We got about an hour and a half remaining, so assuming, 15 minutes per Dynamax adventure, we got about 6 or 7 DAs left? Honestly speaking, I have never seen anchovies even in a pet store or yeah. I'm convinced anchovies aren't real. I don't think anchovies are an actual real thing. Bro just asked if I said if anchovies are real. We know fish exist, Mudkip. We had an entire Breath of the Wild character arc of me not knowing where fish were, finding fish, and understanding that fish live in water. I know fish are real. I don't know if anchovies are real. I'm gonna switch out for this. I'm gonna be taking the Cryogonal. POV, you snap the spaghetti as an Italian. I hate it. I am also an Italian. Very based, little AJ. Very based. POV, you snap the Italian. I as an Italian hate it. Yes, I am Italian. Anchovies are real, but shouldn't exist. I hate fish. Wait, what it is. You didn't miss anything, Amazon. You didn't miss anything. This was back during Breath of the Wild, which was literal years ago at this point. Why do you hate seafood? I love seafood. We're gonna go for the items. We're gonna go for the poison type. Giorno, is that you? What is a type of fish? Salmon, tilapia, haddock, cod, swordfish, albacore, tuna. There are many types of fish. I like sushi. I've never had sushi. I want to have sushi. I hate pasta, I hate spaghetti, I hate pizza. How could you hate pasta and spaghetti? How can you possibly hate this stuff, Kaiba? It's pasta. It's one of the, it's one of the most, it's like hating rice. How can you hate rice? Rice is the ultimate life form. It is the perfect food. Kaiba DMs right now. Oh no, Mudkip, I'm concerned. I am aggressively concerned. I feel like you've sent me that before, Mudkip. For a true Italian, do you snap the spaghetti? We do not snap the spaghetti. Snapping the spaghetti is a crime. Spaghetti is pasta! You hate rice. You hate rice. How does one hate rice? How? I have questions. I have so many questions. The math does not compute. How does one hate rice? But I'm the one that sends you to. I mean, Mudkip also just sent me one that was concerning. One does not simply hate rice. Kaiba, you broke meta. Oh no, Kaiba didn't send me anything this time. Kaiba didn't send me anything this time. It was Mudkip that sent me the thing this time, which was just it was breaking pasta in half. You know what, Mudkip? I'm gonna go grab the Raura clip. I'm gonna go grab you the Raura clip. Let's see, where is it? 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 There it is. There it is. Mudkip, that is what's gonna happen. Kaiba, man, may I ask? Do you hate bread? Yes. Do you hate bread? Do you hate flavor? The flavor. Is Kaiba smart? Do they say I hate blank mention? Like about eating sandwiches or okay. He is not beyond redemption. He is not beyond the redemption. Okay. He's not lost. There's hope in it. We're not British. I mean it. You hate ketchup? How do you hate ketchup? It's like salt. It's like 70% salt. I know, but it's still accurate. Salt's like the only good thing. Oh god. Ketchup is not salt. It's got a lot of salt in it. A lot of salt and sugar. Imagine hating staple foods. Kaiba, what did you pronounce? But yes. I also hate ranch, Kaiba, so I'm with you on that. I'm not a fan of ranch. Ketchup is a sports drink. I would not drink ketchup. I would not recommend drinking ketchup. Okay, good. Okay, you like good. I love spicy food as well. I put hot sauce on pizza because I love it. Are there people that would tolerate spicy food? Really? Interesting. Yeah, I know a couple people who they like spicy foods. I like ketchup with steak. Interesting. I've never heard of ketchup with steak before. That's a new one. No, I'm going to remember. You're very low on HP. You're probably going to get knocked out by a move. I at least have much more HP. Noodles is my favorite food. Oh, yeah, I'm going to be split. How do you like noodles but not pasta? Can you please tell me how that math computes, how you like noodles but do not like pasta? That doesn't make sense. Noodles and pasta are the same thing. The same thing. Real question. What is everyone's favorite? I mean, I have it medium or medium well. No, medium well is what I have mine at. Or well done, medium well. Medium well done, medium well. Which one is the least done of those? I'm Mexican, and even among my family, I have the highest spice immunity. I can eat spicy food without realizing fuzzy. Yeah. I have a friend of mine who would literally eat ghost peppers. Like they make their own hot sauce with ghost peppers, and watching them eat something with ghost peppers in them so casually was horrifying. Because it's like, are you even human? How do you do these things? I hate fish fingers. Why do you hate fish fingers? You've sent me that before, Mudcap. That is incredibly cursed. It is turbo cursed. Yep, I think it's a loss. Fish fingers, interesting. What else do I hate? All food meta. I eat ghost pepper chips daily. Interesting. I've eaten an entire bottle of ghost pepper extract to use for cooking. Nice. I know, I'm making sure you don't forget it. Trust me, Mudkip, I can't. You burn that into my skull. No shiny Raichu, no shiny Cryogonal, no shiny Drapion. If anybody wants to pop into some Dynamax Adventures, feel free to pop in. Link code is 19283746. I'm never going to be able to forget that because you burned into my skull. Put nature seasoning like anything I cook. Shiny Yveltals and DX. Yes, you can get shiny Yveltal from Dynamax Adventures or soft resetting in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Well, it's a version exclusive in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I think it's an Ultra Sun exclusive. So, you can only get it in like one of 3 games. 8 fizzy drinks, how do you dislike burgers? How does one dislike the burger? How does one dislike burger? Burger is delicious. How do you, how? Well, here's the thing. I'm not the biggest fan of carbonation, myself. Like, I will deliberately go out of my way to flatten soda. So, I mean, that's kind of understandable. I will deliberately flatten soda. I mean, if you're a vegetarian or a vegan, hating burgers is completely understandable. Kaba, do you even eat? How do you function? Last number is a 6. Yeah, the problem is that any font that I use basically has the 6 and the 8 look the same at that scale. Noodle. Onion rings, chimkin legs. Noodles don't have flavor. I hate tomatoes, though. I mean, I don't care for tomatoes. I like ketchup, though. Like, I like ketchup. I can tolerate red sauce. I mean, granted, too much red sauce messes with my stomach. Noodles themselves are flavored. Yes, noodles themselves. Noodles are like, again, noodles are like pasta and spaghetti. They require additional things to give them the flavor. They by themselves are without flavor. It's like rice. Like, rice goes with everything. That's the reason rice goes with basically everything. It is an additive. Here we go. We ball. I'm an insane eater. Do you want to know how insane I am? I would like to know how insane you are, Neo. I remember Ready Up Dag. What is the best shinies? I'm not a big fan of any of the Generation 6 starter shinies, I'll be honest. Again, I'm not the biggest Kalos fan as a whole. So that's more of something else entirely. Alright, I see all three of these options are good. I'm gonna go for Klefki. Okay, all these are good. So go Dreadnought next. This person with Serve Safe certification and food safety. My taste is impeccable. Even though I'm British, beans are disgusting as heck. So you have admitted you're British. Go for the Emolga next. So you have admitted to the Britishness. Go for the Colossal next. You're not beating the British allegations. The British allegations can never be beaten. My taste is very variety. Alright. None of these are good options, so we are gonna go. Excuse me. So we're gonna go the easy path, which is go to the left. Excuse me. No, you're all good, Dag. You're all good, Dagger. Your taste is limited. Limited taste. It's the power of the taste buds. My cousin dared me to eat fried ice cream in under 3 minutes for $5. I did it, and not only did I do it, but I chewed the ice cream. My teeth were ice cubes. Interesting. I've never had fried ice cream before. So what is fried ice cream? Because I've heard of it. I've never had it myself, but I know it's a thing that exists. I would be very curious. I eat scrambled eggs and chocolate and bread and butter bread for dinner sometimes. That's something. I used to bite ice cream to creep out my friends. I mean, it depends on what kind of. If it's like you know, that solid solid ice cream. Okay, that makes a little bit of sense. You know, but soft serve though, no. So soft serve, that's a bit weird. Biting soft serve is strange. Why would one bite soft serve ice cream? Meta, you would never believe, but I am starting college. Interesting. Good luck, Amazon. College is what made me the person I am today, for better or worse. Nobody is swapping out for the Clefairy. Yeah, I bought ice cream from an ice cream van so much I just use my usual to get what I want. You know what cereal is? Frosted Flakes. They batter the ice cream. Yeah, I do know what Frosted Flakes are. They batter the ice cream in Frosted Flakes. Interesting. That sounds very delicious. So I'm assuming you don't put the ice cream in the frying for a very long time. I'm assuming like a quick dip into the fryer and then out. Because I mean, if it's too prolonged, it would just melt the whole thing. Who's the degree for climbers? Ooh, nice. Ooh, fun. Yeah, it's been a while since I've had Frosted Flakes. I mean, mostly I just eat mini wheats for cereal. I don't eat cereal with milk. Yeah, I don't have milk in my cereal either. Whenever I have milk with my cereal, it's always like a glass of milk separate. I don't eat milk in my cereal. I generally eat it slowly, and you know, just it soaks up like a sponge, and I don't like that. With the electric type. Those sorts of items, delightful items. Ooh, give me, I'll like wide lens. I'll take the wide lens. My friends do say you put milk before or after cereal. I say neither. Correct. That is the correct option. That is the correct option, is to no milk in the cereal. Yeah, ice cream is still super cold, so it has like 2 seconds in the fryer or something. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I just don't have like super. Give me a focus band. Well, the focus band is like a 10% chance of activating. It's not very likely. All right. Again, if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. I put my milk before the cereal. Wouldn't they just like splash everywhere though? Wouldn't it just like splash it? Well, then it depends on the cereal kind of you're putting in. Then I guess that matters. I'm gonna go light screen. Light screen. If you can Dynamax the Dreadnought, Dynamax it. Because I don't want Dreadnought getting parried. Milk before the bowl is the correct way to do it. Milk before the bowl. That's more than mildly concerning. I bought Crocs. Why would you buy a crocodile? Why would you buy a crocodile? Oh, well, I'm glad that I used light screen. At least we survived that. That's a lot of damage it did, though. I know it was shoes. I just like to be a bit of a dummy. I just like to be a bit of a dummy. Neo, we've known that. Amazon is indeed insane. Amazon is indeed very insane. Yes, got the burn off. The burning water. I love Skull. I'm so glad so few Pokemon actually. Well, I'm not. I'm glad that they reduced the amount of Pokemon that get access to Scald in Generation 9. I mean, yes, it does kind of decapitate my beloved Gastrodon, because Gastrodon was one of the best Scald users, as well as Gastrodon was used because it was a very anti-Scald Pokemon. But if it means I don't need to worry about stuff like Starmie and all these like insane water types getting access to Scald, I'm actually okay with it. About Crocs, because I got a Mudkip Croc charm and a thing as a pin. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. Speaking of the pins, I spent 20 minutes rearranging the pin board. Maybe pinball. Pinball. You could say we do a little bit of balling. Flash Cannon. The reason I'm using Flash Cannon is not just to fish for the defense drop, well, especially defense drop, but also I don't want to get parried. Emolga is indeed very small. I mean, Emolga's a flying squirrel. It's very small. It's very small. Like small. Colossal Steam Engine. The burning water. I mean, we can switch out. What do we have options for? So it's Colossal. We can switch out Emolga or Colossal if you guys want. Either or, I guess, would be kind of okay-ish. There is a non-Pokemon corner in Eevee family corner. The middle part is for legendaries, mythicals, ultra beasts, and a whole side is for random Pokemon. I love it. I want a plushie Emolga. I'd be very surprised if there is no plushie of Emolga on like PokemonCenter.com. I'd be very surprised by that. Yeah, I mean, we can switch out the Emolga. Yeah, we can switch out the Emolga. I didn't realize how low Emolga's HP was. There's a teddy bear of Emolga. Okay, yeah, I just feel like there'd be an Emolga plushie somewhere. What normal type is that? Okay, indeed, no. We're gonna. All of these are weak to dark, so it doesn't realistically matter. I think the easiest one will be if we go for the Alola Marowak. Very interesting Disney pin. Interesting. I saw that Forbidden Planet. Yes, I was gonna get it, but I took the Grass Cat instead. Recently got a Shellos plushie off there. I love the Shellos family. I love Gastrodon. It is one of my favorite Pokemon. But see, that's the thing about Pokemon that I love, and one of the reasons why I kind of hope that Pokemon in the future like dials back on the promoting certain Pokemon over each other, is the greatest thing about it is the fact that everybody has very different experiences with different Pokemon. So it's like, you know, someone who might really love Emolga because they just think the Pokemon's cute, and because you had a good experience with it, or you just think it's cute, or you had a good experience with it. Not like, okay, we're gonna put this thing into literally everything and like make people love it. Like I like that. I like that. You know, the uniqueness of all the different experiences. It's the funnest part of Pokemon. And we just got flatlined immediately. My parents say I'm a grow out of teddies. My reaction is no. My top 3 are Snivy, Shadows, and Furfrou. Interesting. Furfrou, again, a very unconventional one. Very nice. And again, if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. It is the best way to make sure more amazing viewers like you find their way here. I mean, I had a feeling I was gonna get flatlined, because I couldn't do anything to it anyway. Both of my moves are resistant, and I'm not much of an attacker. Okay, reflect helps. Helps a little bit. Will-O-Wisp missed. Let's go! Earth Power. Well, that was a lot of damage for a non-crit. If Furfrou somehow isn't in the Kalos remake, I have a feeling Furfrou is going to be in the Kalos remake. Because what they did with Legends Arceus... Nobody takes this, by the way. Nobody takes the Marowak. Because what they did with Legends Arceus was... The Legends Arceus dex was basically every single Pokemon that was in Sinnoh. So like, I think it was like most of like the Platinum decks. Not the entirety of the Platinum decks, obviously, but basically everything that was in base Diamond Pearl, plus all of the other Pokemon that Sinnoh had evolutions for. Because original Diamond and Pearl actually did not have the vast majority of Sinnoh evolutions in it. There were, I believe, 27 different evolutions that were given to Sinnoh Pokemon, and only like 5 of them were actually in base Diamond Pearl. Well, only like 5 of them were in base Diamond and Pearl. So it's basically all the Pokemon that were in base Diamond Pearl, plus all the Pokemon that were not in the base decks for evolutions, then a couple of more Pokemon thrown into the Hisuian forms. Which, very likely considering what they're going to be doing with Legends ZA, I have a feeling what we're going to do is we're going to be getting all 71/69 Pokemon from Kalos, because yeah, Kalos I believe only had 69 non-mythical Pokemon in the game, and then with mythicals it added 2 mythicals, so that brings it up to 71. So very likely, yeah, Dynamax the Colossal, Dynamax the Colossal, yes. So very likely it's going to be, all of that is going to be in Legends ZA, and probably a couple more. I think maybe we get like 300 at most when it comes to the Kalos remake in terms of available Pokemon. Not gonna lie, if I still have this cough by the end of the week, I'll start mass coughing again. D&D is not too hard. Can 9G Max? What's D&D? I don't know if we'll be getting another Legends game. See, the thing is, the Legends games are... The Legends games basically exist at a space in time in the Pokemon games where there is no established lore, no established origin of things. With having a Legends Unova game, we already know the origin of Unova. They've actually told us about how Unova was founded and the origin point of it and the origin point of the Tau Dragons. They mentioned this all the way back in Black and White, and they expanded a little bit on into in Black and White too. So the issue would be, I mean, I'd like to see a Unova Legends game, but the problem is they would not have a lot of freedom to do a whole lot with that, because they would need to stick to what was already established and operate within the confines of that. On top of, the Legends games are generally meant to be very experimental. They're very experimental. They're basically meant to be like a bit of a diversifying outside of spin-offs. I don't know if Furfrou needs probably Kanto starters. I don't think the Kanto starters are going to be in the Kalos remake. I don't think they will be. I think we'll be getting possibly 3 new starters, maybe with Kalosian forms, and then the original Kalos starters, and that's it. So it's only going to be basically 6 starters in total. Or we're probably not, I mean, I think also a reasonable possibility we actually don't even get a starter Pokemon, because again, there's a little bit of an indication that Legends ZA is going to be basically like The Sims, where it's a city planning simulator, and it's not going to play like a traditional Pokemon game. So I'm going to Pokemon D&D, and I am DM, basically the person giving the gym leaders insane teams. They have their power to dreams. All this fine. I think it might be Firestar CA. I think there'll be Genesis there. Cuddle up the informs. Yes, we're hunting El Bacon Wings. Yeah, we didn't get the Gen 1 starters in Legends Arceus, which that I think is a bit of a big tip off for why we're not going to. I think we're just going to be getting this again. We're going to get the Kaiju ones, if there even are those. Thank you very much. Thanks. Again, we don't know yet. It could be. Yeah, remember, Yveltal's Snarl is insanely powerful because of Dark Aura juicing it up. Because normally Snarl's like a 55 base power move, but when it's a spread move, it has a power bonus, power reduction of 70 base power, of 70 power, 70%, can't speak. So it goes like 55 base power down to, like, I'm something like the 40s or something. So it does lose a lot of power. But then Dark Aura counters that and boosts it back up. So it still hits pretty hard. And then there's a special attack reduction. On top of, we had already had, I believe, a special defense debuff from Max Darkness, leading even more damage we take. Yes, wait a minute and a half before joining in, so we can let some new people pop in, if they haven't had a chance to join. Well, I would say Gen 1 because you were giving them... Yes, but you gotta remember, a Legends game does not follow that. A Legends game would largely have its own separate thing. Because you gotta remember, the reason why you got the Kanto starter in Legends, not Legends, the reason why you got the Kanto starter in X and Y is no Kalos Pokemon got a Mega Evolution other than Diancie, who's a mythical. And you can't get the vast majority of Mega Stones until you beat the game. So they needed to give you some Pokemon capable of Mega Evolving, which is why they give you the Kanto starter and Lucario. It's quite literally because there are no Pokemon that can Mega Evolve in the game. So it's which is one of the criticisms that I do lay on X and Y, that if any Pokemon, I mean, again, I'm a big believer in no Pokemon deserves Mega Evolutions. I'm a very, very big believer in no Pokemon deserves special treatment. However, if you're going to be adding, some special mechanic for, a new game, the most logical Pokemon to receive that would be the starters, because the starters are generally meant to be a cut above the rest in the rest of the region, and, we've seen in other things. The starters do get a thing. I mean, we saw the Z moves with and they learned those Generation 7. Unique Z moves for the starters of Alola. G-Max forms for the starters in Galar. I blanked on him for a second. Yeah, that would have been a bad to get rid of the Lunala pathing. Yeah, because then when the way they do that is like it feels so crowbarred into the story when they have like the Mega Lucario and the Mega Kanto stars. It's just brute forced into the thing. I hate spiders more than anything. Yes, I also just like spiders. Yeah, it's good how Terra is because everything. Yes, that's the reason I actually like Dynamaxing, because Dynamaxing was something every single Pokemon was actually capable of utilizing. And in most cases, the G-Max was actually worse than the standard Dynamax. There were a few edge cases where the Gigantamax, the G-Max, or Gigantamax, I mean, I know people pronounce it a bunch of different ways. There was a few cases where the G-Max was actually better than the Dynamax. The big one being the Kanto starters, especially Charizard, where that was for different reasons, largely because if you were going to be using Charizard, you were using on the Sun team anyway, so the fact that Max Flare with that Sun was kind of a bit redundant, but whether or not the G-Max existed, you would have basically used Charizard and done 99% of the exact same thing. Yeah, G-Max Fortnite was much, much worse. The main reason for that is just Max Airstream is widely seen as the best Max move of all because it's a speed boost. Even though G-Max Wind Rage clears screens, clears entry hazards, clears terrains, and does damage, when you're punching up against a free speed boost, it's not even a contest. Hello there, Koku Shibo. Welcome in, Koku. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but welcome in. You know, it's not even a contest. And the main reason why Rillaboom would generally go for a G-Max is Rillaboom's natural ability when used in competitive was Grassy Surge, so it's that grassy terrain anyway on entry. So having Max Overgo is, again, kind of redundant. Hello. But yeah, no, I love Duraludon, but G-Max Dura was terrible. Like, G-Max Deplete, Max Wormwind was already largely seen as one of the worst Max moves. Max Flutterby and Max Wormwind were not great because they were offensive debuffs. And generally, it was better to actually buff your own stats than debuff your enemy. So, that was a problem on that. And then, you just have D-Max Depletion, which is just, it's a PowerPoint reducer, which is PowerPoint stall generally doesn't really work in VGC. I'm gonna go Pilot Swine. Go for the Passimian. Yeah, no, in most cases, like, there was only, I think, maybe one G-Max where it sort of flopped back and forth whether the G-Max was better than the Dynamax. And that was Lapras, where both of them actually had their advantages, which it should have been. So, there was a few cases like that. Alright, we are going to go... Alright, we are going to go to the left. I got a flash flood one. That's not good. That is not good, Dagger. But, yeah, no, I'm okay when they do, like, unique super mechanics, so long as they are worse than the vanilla one everything has access to. That's why I'm okay with Stellar Terra on, Terapagos, because Terapagos is, like, Stellar is in general very bad typing. Hello, Gunny Guzzlord guy, welcome back. Yeah, you can join in after this one. G-Max and Megas were cool, but competitively there isn't much water to hold there. Yeah, the thing is, I actually wasn't a big fan of Megas. Now again, largely that is because as someone who does love competitive, Megas kind of took a pellet thrower to the entirety that was competitive. Because, in most cases, Megas were actually stronger than Legendaries. They had better stat efficiencies and actually far more offense-oriented abilities. Things that were geared to either allowing it to do more damage or deliberately shutting down counterplay. So, and again, on top of, 110, 100... plus base speed stats with like 150 offensive plus stats with, again, those kind of abilities, which allow them to outstrip legendaries. Not even like the vanilla non-restricted legendaries. I mean like the big box art ones, like Mewtwo and Groudon. And it was just it really wasn't fun to play against those. When someone like brings in something and then they just like nuke you turn in, turn out, that's not fun. Hello there, Becca Orr. Welcome in. Welcome. So I am glad. I'm hoping Gen 10 does away with super mechanics. My biggest hope for Gen 10 is we go back to like Generation 5 style, like Eevee, Pikachu, Venusaur, Sunscorch, and probably the others. Well, that's about half of the G-Maxes right there. That's about half of them right there. I actually did like how like every version of Venusaur that we get is like, look at the flower just gets increasingly gigantic. Okay, the Pachirisu is something different. The reason why Sejam Park's Pachirisu was able to do what it did was the other person kind of didn't know how to react to it. That's more a statement of mind games than anything. It's kind of, you see something, you don't know how to react to it, so you play a little cautiously and you make that mistake and give them an opening. Because people actually knew about Pachirisu far, far, far earlier in that metagame. However, it was seen as to be so weak, it wasn't worth using. It just didn't do enough. So people kind of disregard it, they didn't plan around it when they were, developing their teams. Because in a lot of cases, when it comes to preparing for VGC things, the VGC players prep for the top shelf. They don't really, sim matches against, the lower, the lower tier stuff that they're not really going to be seeing. In a thing where you're going to be fighting Landorus, Ogerpon, Raging Bolt, Walking Wake, Gouging Fire, Koraidon, Miraidon, Iron Treads, Great Tusk, Urshifu, Fluttermane, you're probably not going to be simming something, you're probably not going to be simming matches against something, something like a Goodra. And that's the reason why Pachirisu was able to work back in Generation 6, is just the person just did not know how to react to it. Drogon, switch out here with the NPC, see if we can get something better. They just didn't know how to react to it. And so they were basically able to get an opening and just completely dumpster them that way. There's somewhere that if you're in a battle with someone, always fear the ones that have... Yeah, because you never know what they have on them. Because it's, again, they prep... Again, they prep for a specific subset of Pokemon. And when something exists outside of that subset of Pokemon, they don't really know how to react to it. A great example of this was back when I went to my first regional in Richmond, Virginia. One of my friends, Faxme or Prunes is his name. I'm not going to give his actual name. He went into that with an Alolan Muck. And it didn't even have Snarl. It was like Gunk Shot. And I forget what else it had. And the one of the people he went up against just saw that and was just mortified. Because they didn't know how to respond to an Alolan Muck. They hadn't prepared for that. So they legitimately didn't know what it had. They didn't know what it could do. They didn't know how much damage they could do to it. And it's like it just shuts them down. Again, they prep for a very specific subset. It basically imagine like a computer loading, like you did that loading, like a gray circle thing buffering, like what is this? I'm trying to remember, and they lock up because they don't know what to do with it, and it works by mind games, which is one of the best ways of doing this. Is just mind game the crap out of them. But yes, it's more a statement of a player's abilities to be able to mind game their opponents like that than it is like the actual Pokemon itself. Again, when you can mind game like that, that is a very high degree. Yeah, it's a psyop. It's brilliant. Again, it's more a statement of the player's own creativity and ingenuity than the Pokemon itself. But it's still just amazing that it throws the other person off. Like, they don't know how to react to it. Remember, in VGC, you're on a timer. I believe every turn is like 45 seconds, or it's 45 seconds or a minute and a half, I think. And you need to decide what you're gonna... You need to basically look at their team, figure out, okay, what are they gonna be doing? And what am I gonna do to outpredict them in that short time span? And anything that can throw them off for like 5 seconds, 10 seconds, make them doubt their game plan is a huge advantage. I also want to get into competitive, but after battling for a while, building something more less low it's competitive at this point is way out of my league. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing competitive for a long time, but the main reason I do Draft League because I enjoy Draft League. I think it's a lot more fun. But the main reason I don't do like VGC anymore is largely the way that they actually changed the way the VGC ranking system works. So you basically need to go to every competitive event and win basically all of them in order to actually qualify for Worlds now. Before, it was just needed 500 champion points, and then you were guaranteed a spot in Worlds. They changed it, and now it's like almost impossible to actually get in. Like, you need to have like you need like tens of thousands of dollars. I think maybe $100-something-thousand every season in order to actually get to Worlds. And it's just like, it's completely out of the range for a lot of people. And it's I mean, I love battling, but again, that's why I stick to draft leagues, because it's a lot more casual and it's a lot more fun. Yes, switch out the Manectric for the Altaria. That would be the best play. That would be the best play. So if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. What frog Pokemon should I hunt for in Scarlet Violet? I mean, well, okay, so Venusaur is a frog Pokemon. Well, yeah, toads and frogs are actually the same exact thing. So Venusaur exists, the Politoad family exists, Greninja exists, Bellibolt exists. Bellibolt's a frog. Well, Bellibolt and Tadbulb are annoying to shiny hunt. Those are horror shows to actually shiny hunt. Yeah, I mean, I like Venusaur. I think it's got a good shiny. Yeah, I was battling the bracket, and there was a bunch of gym leaders and stuff. I got pretty far. It was one of the best things I made. Overconfident. I can't do that overconfidence. I want to mix the actually a Roly-Poly, a Wheel of Coal. Gets a minecart with coal and coal. Colossal. Well, it's a furnace. Colossal's a furnace. Yeah, so it goes from a single piece of coal to a minecart coal bucket to a coal-burning furnace. Is what the evolution line goes. Cause them mistakes. Yes, mistakes do cause them. Yeah, overconfidence. Overconfidence is an ally to your enemy. Toxic as well. I mean, there's a lot of Pokemon in Scarlet Violet. I think at this point there's like 800 total Pokemon in the game, or maybe 600, I think. And I do not remember all of them that are actually in the game. But yeah, Toxic is there. I mean, also Toxic is a version exclusive, and I play in the game where it is not in. Primarily. Yeah, Toxicroak. There's gotta be another frog Pokemon. Is there or is there not? I have no idea. Maybe it should have been a train. Well, no, the thing is, G-Maxes don't physically change all that much of the Pokemon's body layout. Like, I mean, Centiskorch gets a lot longer, but you needed to keep Colossal standing up fully. It wouldn't have really worked to have that. Well, I mean, Kingler still stays the same overall body shape. It's still crap. It just has longer legs. Again, Alcremie just gets taller. Charizard, again, same overall body shape, but just the wings change shape. I mean, I'm reading a book as things as a theme, which should have been counted. Kind of put this stuff in my book. Yeah, interesting. Also, you also write Neo. Interesting. I also write myself monster stories like Godzilla. But let me show you the G-Maxes. Yeah, most of the G-Maxes, the silhouette of the Pokemon overall does not change. As in, like, yes, like, Charizard's wings change, but if you look at G-Max Charizard next to Charizard, the overall body plan of the thing it stays the same. Like, again, the shape of the wings changes, but the body plan doesn't really change. Again, Kingler, it gets longer legs. The only big one is, like, Applin and Appleton, where those two are identical. Those are the only one, and I think is against because they are identical, which was probably for data storage space capacities. Oh, nice! That sounds fun. That's interesting. Nobody swaps out for the tree. Well, again, Orbeetle does stay the same. Again, it's just bigger UFO. Yeah. Santa Counter just turns on its side. Santa Counter just rotates 90 degrees. You know, it's not like something goes from being, you know, a giant thing that stands straight up tall to being, like, quadrupedal. Well, I mean, Toxtricity just gets on all fours. It's the same body plan, it just gets on all fours. Again, it just rotates 90 degrees. I get too far in the thing. Again, Garbodor, like, again, it's the same thing. Look, Garbodor is just a bigger Garbodor. Gengar changes a lot. Gengar, I think, is the most different one, though. Gengar's does, because, like, again, it's, like, in the ground and then the ants come up. Gengar's does change. Significantly. But yeah, like, a good way is, like, just look like, basically just black the silhouette out, just rotate it. Yeah. Gengar is the one that I say does change a whole lot. Yeah, Gengar and the apples. Heavy metal and rock and roll, Perry. That is my music. The heaviest of metals and the rock and the rolls. Well, yeah, but I mean it's still in Italian. It's just on the thing. Yeah, remember all three of the Galar ones. They gain like tools. I mean, Rillaboom gets the bigger drum set. Cinderace gets the giant ball and gets the sniper tower with Inteleon. Sniper nest. I love Gmax and Inteleon. It's so freaking silly. The one piece of their themes gets giant. Yes, it's exaggeration. Like, I love how all of the three Galar starters are each a piece of British entertainment. You've got, movies, James Bond, movies, Spy. You got music, into Rillaboom. And then you got sports with Cinderace. Who has the best shinies? I think Gen 5. I think Gen 5 probably had the best shinies of all. I'm a bit biased in that I'm not a big fan of, like, intentionally designed shinies, which Generation 6 onward had. But I think that over, like, Gen 6 had a lot of great shinies, and, I mean, my favorite shiny is Gigalith. And Gigalith is from Gen 5. Melmetal, just goo. I do love Melmetal. I do love the Melmetal. I love the Melmetal machine. I went Gen 7 just because Godzilla is there. I think Gen 5 had probably the best shinies. Yeah, it could just be me. It could just be me. That ain't bad. Yeah, we're gonna Dynamax the Manectric. We're gonna Dynamax that Manectric. Weeball. Ball. We do a little balling. Ice Shard. Alright, let's see. We got oh wow, it's actually almost time to end off the replay. Time really crept up on us. Just because I was just a giant crab. I like how a small theme of Rillaboom is though too. With electricity, the guitars, the other vocals. Yeah, they do that in the end. I love that. I really, really love that. Again, there are definitely a number of issues that the Sword and Shield games have. However, they also were very amusing. They had a lot of amusing little background funny things. Look, again, Cramorant's a funny guy. I love Cram. It's like Sword and Shield's issues do largely extend in the super mechanic and some of the storytelling elements, but it's full of like funny background events and personality. My friend said that you could never know low amp form until then. No. You could get low amp form Toxtricity. It's low key and amped up form. You could get both of them back in Generation 8. The way it was is determined by what nature the Toxtricity has. It determines what form it evolves into. Nimona is the epitome of F it Weeball. No, she's screw around and find out. Yeah, I could probably tell I'm insanely creative person. D&D writing it. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, there's different kinds of creativity. Like, I create content, I stream, I write, I occasionally like draw and stuff. But like, being a creator and being creative is like it's music, it's like it's dancing, it is video making. It's a whole bunch of different things. It's not like only creative is painting, is only drawing, it's a list of things. A list. Is it cool on my first couple of DS get introduced? Yes, every Toxtricity in Dynamax Adventures is a Gmax Toxtricity. Every Colossal in Dynamax Adventures is always Gmax 1. But yeah, no, every time you find one of those in Dynamax Adventures, it is always that Gmax factor. No shiny, and no shiny. Weeball. No, we haven't set up the link code yet. We haven't set the link code up yet. You need to wait for us to put in the link code and then click invite others after the link code's been set up. Link code is 192837446. All right, there you go. Now you click invite others. I'll be back in a sec. I have to get some more water. I'll leave in the very capable hands of the Allosaurus, the true brains behind the operation. Oh wow, there we go, full lobby. Very good. Weeball. Pokémon goes like, make videos, do something. Oh, wait, there we go. There we go. There we go. Alright. Jolteon. Manectric. I love how we keep getting Manectric. Alright. Manectric. Cryogonal and who is Eddie? Remember, pick the things we say to pick. Go for the Cryogonal and the Manectric. Go for the Manectric. Remember, the rule is to pick what we say to pick. Yeah, I mean, the Manectric is good because like it can follow the Lightning Rod thing. So we can use the Lightning Rod thing for that. Drogon. Alright, let's see what do we got. We got some. Okay, it's your rock type. I see a rock type there. Alright. Yeah, probably don't go AFK when it comes to DAs. Okay, let's see. So, okay, rock type there and Stormy. Okay, yeah. Alright. Alright, we're gonna go ground. That's we're gonna go ground, then we're gonna go rock. So we're gonna switch out both the Slow King and the Mr. Mime. First switch out is going to be the Mr. Mime. We're gonna switch out the Mr. Mime first. Okay, there we go. Alright. If you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. There we go. Alright. I'm just gonna go helping hand on Cryogonal. Yeah, we should be fine. Yeah, so we should have plans. We've got plans. Okay. Alright. Alright, we good? Well. Okay. Let's see. Thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. Many thanks. How's everybody's day going today? By the way, how's everybody doing today? Okay. Sunfist Muddy Water, who missed? Slogan avoided, Mr. Mime avoided. Nice. I always love when the dodges happen. Just dodge like it's Keanu Reeves in a Matrix movie. Wow. Okay. The RNG whiplash immediately gets the double drop on both of us. You know what? Fair enough. But I mean, I'm just helping handing anyway, so like it realistically doesn't matter. Because I'm using a move that doesn't fail. I mean, it does fail if you guys go before me, but you guys can't go before me because I'm using a priority move. It's a status move, and you guys are all going for attacking moves, so it doesn't matter. I always go first. That's how it works. I stabine you. And the freeze. Fine. Fine. Yeah, 10% chance to freeze. 10% chance. Okay, there's a static. Well, again, that's why we're switching out the Slow King anyway. We're switching the Slow King out anyway. So, that realistically didn't matter. Yes, that should be. We should be fine. We should mostly be fine. Slow King did good. Yeah, Slow King in Draft League is absolutely amazing. I mean, ever since they gave Chilly Reception to Slow King, it just became so much better. Switching the Slow King. We're switching the Slow King out. The Slow King swapping out. I mean, I would love a shiny Stunfisk, because Stunfisk amuses me, and I do very much need one. I mean, I love Stunfisk. It amuses me. I love Stunfisk. Yeah, we switch out that for this. Switch out that. Yes, we switch out the Slow King for the Fisk. Yes, we got Slow King for Stunfisk. Alright, who to go raid is a real question. Cause we're going to be raiding in like 20 minutes. 20, 30 minutes. Yeah, Brandon's probably going to end off before we do. We're going to be going for the Rock type. That is going to be a Boldor. That is the Boldor. The Boldor. The Boldor does the Boldor things. Who do we raid as the real... Ooh, Dark Moon Sylveon's live. I guess we can raid Dark Moon. I have nothing helpful. I mean, I guess I can go White Herb in case it tries to debuff me with Snarl. Okay. Okay, we go for that. No, we will have one more Dynamax adventure after this one. I'm just looking for who to go raid so that we can like end up meeting like and set up a thing beforehand. Yo, Planty's doing Pokemon. Yo, Planty's doing Pokemon. I didn't know Planty was doing Pokemon today. You know what? We're going to raid Planty. She's doing DAs. Based. Unfathomably based. Unfathomably based. Okay, yeah, that's just a thing there. Okay. I could use a Mesper Pathing thing. That I might make it to all the. That'd be great. I mean, I love it when you guys stick in for Dynamax Adventures because like, it makes it a lot easier for me because I don't need to rely on the AI bots. Anything that reduces my forced reliance on NPC AI bots is a good thing. Because the AI bots can absolutely suck a railroad spike. Because they don't know how to actually do things because they're AI bots. They absolutely don't know how to do a thing because again, they're AIs. They're designed to throw. The AI bots were designed to throw things. I'm going to do all of them. Many things. It's a good thing to have that. It would be ideal to have all of the stuff and things. I like doing Dynamax Adventures, but it's like me and Unite. I don't do Unite because eventually it makes me wait to it. Interesting. I mean, I guess for me a large part of it is like I enjoy battling. And like again, I live and breathe Pokemon battling. So, for me, it doesn't really get me as frustrated, unless it is Zygarde. Unless it's Zygarde, And that's because the game deliberately goes out of its way to be a jackwagon in Zygarde raids, because they had to specifically switch out Drogon, switch out for this. This might show the council I have more Pokeballs. Nice. Yeah, like they had to go out of their way to specifically program for Zygarde. It has Power Construct because its natural ability is Aura Breaker, which inverts Fairy Aura and Dark Aura. So they knew exactly what they were doing. See, what up is Mantine, and then there is Starmie. All right. I feel like it's better to go... I mean, Starmie or Mantine, either of them are fine. I mean, Mantine's a more annoying one to shiny hunt. Because I mean, Starmie's a little bit, so I'll probably go Mantine. I mean, either of them are fine. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. No berries necessary. Okay. We should be able to brute force hyper offense this thing into oblivion. We should be able to do that. I think. I think so at the very least. But yeah, no, we're doing good. Doing good. Yes, tomorrow is going to be... Tomorrow's going to be our first Latios hunt, as well as we are also going to be doing a shiny race with our friend Champion Thunder. I need to figure out when, what time we're going to be going live for that collab. Because I might be able to fit 2 streams in tomorrow. Depending. I might be able to fit 2 in there. You know, just go for attacking moves. Don't go for status moves. If Cryogonal can Dynamax Cryogonal and just spam Solar Beam. If you can Dynamax. If you can Dynamax. I do also very much like Shiny Starmie. It's a great shiny. It is a very, very, very good shiny. Wait, do you have lefties and that? That's funny. That's funny. No, you're all good, Neo. We should still be live by then. We ended about 20 minutes, so you should be fine. You should be fine. Okay, good. Good. Hi, Bluey. Hi, Blue Ely. Hope you are doing very well today. It is good to see you as well. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, no, I think we're gonna rate Planty. She doesn't really... I mean, she plays a lot of games. She does... I know she's been doing a lot of Mario Party and Luigi's Mansion lately. But she doesn't really do Pokemon stuff that often, so we're gonna go raid her. Because she's doing the chattest of all games, Dynamax Adventure. No, Mewtwo's a very, very easy Dynamax Adventure. As long as you have a Dark-type Pokemon, Mewtwo basically can't touch you. Its only moves are Disable, Recover, Psychic, Psystrike, and Blizzard. So if you've got like a Dark type or a Steel type, it barely can scratch you. If you have like a Crawdon, it's game over for Mewtwo. It's game over for Mewtwo. Hello there, Pokemon Gamer 600. How do you do? Hope you're doing very, very well. Hello there, young Padawan. You know, Mewtwo's a very, very easy DA. It is a very, very easy one. I'm glad for it. Yeah, most Dynamax Adventures are actually very easy. There's, I would say, like 11 difficult ones. And most of them are difficult purely because they're no, don't switch out. Because remember, Starmie's weak to Dark. On my shield account, because my stupid self caught every legendary and Ultra Beast and swatted. Nobody swaps. No. It is weak to Dark, and it also does not have any stab moves. So, I mean, Starmie is... If we didn't have 3 things that were stab super effective, I would say switch out. However, we do have 4 stab supers. Dynamax the Boldore. And Boldor, go for your rock type move. We should be gaming. We should have our gamer moves being made now. I'm home right now. Hello there, Emoji. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. If you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. It is the best way to help the channel out and make sure more amazing viewers like you find their way here. And let's beat El Bacon Wings. Let's beat El Bacon Wings. So tomorrow's gonna be Latios. I need to make a Latios thumbnail. I've already made the Thunder, the Champion Thunder raid thing. Okay, okay. When I can't. Okay, so set the usual time. Okay, good. So I should be able to fit in 2 streams tomorrow then. Should be able to fit in 2. First one's gonna be a bit shorter than the usual because we have 2 streams that day, and I don't want to blank myself out entirely for that. Because you know, blanking myself for a stream is not really a good thing. So it's not good to blank yourself during the day. Boom, rock ball crush. The rock goes crush. Okay. I'm gonna set up a window for that. We should be fine. We should mostly be fine. Oh yeah, right, leftovers is still in effect for that. That's funny. And Thunderbolt. Good to know. I guess, yeah, we'll be able to go and do that. That should be entirely fine. Okay. Cryogano fell for the taunt. Ice to beam you. No freeze, sadly. Electro terrain in effect. Let's take down El Bacon Wings. You know, Dynamax Avengers are in general about 15, 20 minutes, 15-ish minutes. We should be fine. Yeah, we should be fine. Fine entirely. Rockball Crush. Neural. And that is why I went White Herb. Wow, that's a lot of crits. 2 crits. That is a big, scary thing right there again. Yveltal's a menace. Oh, good. Berry procking. That's good. That is a very, very, very good right there. And my stats get immediately shifted back to normal. Okay. We should be able to beat this thing this turn. All the items are just activating now. It's like, okay, we got lefties, we got White Herb, we got Citrus Berry. I would not have been surprised if we fell out of Dynamax that turn. But now it's time to get stand. Thing is immune to the thing. Outspeed good. It didn't go Sucker Punch, and you lose Yveltal. Unlucky number 13 total shiny checks for Bacon Wings. Yeah, I think we've had like the last hour has been nothing but L's. But now we are in the winning. I mean, yeah, if you want to join in, Mason. Next is gonna be the last Dynamax adventure. Next is gonna be our final Dynamax adventure of the day. Yeah, today's been good. Today's been very, very, very good. Who's raid? Who's oh, fun. Yeah, but I'll go perfect in the Pokeball. No shiny Stunfisk, who amuses me very, very good. No shiny Boldor, I need none of those. No Starmie. No Bacon Wings. So Yveltal has now become a worse shiny hunt than Rayquaza. Yes, wait the minute and a half, because we got a full lobby for that one. So if you were in the last one, please wait a minute and a half before rejoining. I'd like to make sure that people who haven't had a chance to join in have a chance to join in. I'm going to go make a thumbnail for Latios later tonight, so I'm probably going to jam through a couple of editing sessions, and then... I also still need to edit the... I still need to edit the thing. I'm back in my announcement. Not seeing it. Now we're good. We're good. We're good. But yeah, no, we're gonna be one more DA. We need to do one more. Remember, you need to connect to the internet and go over to Max Layer if you would like to join in the Dynamax adventure. Okay. Alright. Well, good, Neil. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, we should be fine. I've got plans. I've got plans. And Latios is going to be a tricky one. But Latios, I think... Yeah, Latios' only status move is Dragon Dance. So, it can't actually boost up its offense. Well, I mean, it's got Zen Headbutt. So, like, I mean, yes, Dragon Dance boosts Zen Headbutt. So, that's, I mean, it's not something to worry about. Like, it doesn't really hit that hard unless you're like a Haunter, but a Haunter's getting freaking obliterated anyway. It's weak to Psychic against a stab Psychic move from it. I mean, it's not a great offensive stat, but I mean, Haunter's frail as heck. Alright, a minute and a half has passed. If anyone wants to rejoin, feel free to rejoin. Alright, there you go. You made it into every single one of them, Drogon. I don't want it to be BDSP, but I suppose I can do this too. Yeah, Latios, it's a faster hunt to do in BDSP. Soft reset hunts, you hit odds significantly faster than you hit odds in Dynamax adventures. Also, again, a lot less randomness. I will go with the Dugtrio with Screech access. I guess Hitmonchan is the least bad, because it at least has Thunder and Ice Punch for some super effective damage. It's not great, though. I guess Charjabug, because it's at least got Spark. It at the very least has an electric move. Oh no, Matang. Oh no. Oh no. This is screwed. This is a cursed run. We gotta go, Matang. This is a cursed run. Two things that are weak to its stabs and a Charjabug. A Charjabug and a Dream is what we've got here. Alright. Vanilla. Alright. Our best option is to go straight for the Vanillish. Alright. So we go Mimikyu. Yeah, we go Mimikyu. Then we go Musharna. Then we go Vanillish. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a harsh one. This is not gonna be a I don't think this is gonna be a win for the heroes. I think this is going to be a game ender. But you never know. I have beaten Zygarde in Dynamax Adventures with no special defense debuffing options and no stab ice types. So it's possible. Anything is possible so long as you believe in the heart of the cards. And have RNG on your side, but I mean mostly believing in the heart of the cards. Most heart of the cards thing. Back to Phantasm. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, that's damage right there. That's some damage. That's some damage. That is indeed some damage right there. I do like Mimikyu. It is adorable as well. It is very adorable. Even though we don't actually know what Mimikyu looks like, it's supposedly like absolutely nightmarish-inducing horrifyings. It is nightmare-inducing scarifyings. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch the Matang out for the Mimikyu. And then we're gonna switch the Mimikyu out for the Vanillish. Or Vanilluxe. Vanilluxe? No, Vanilluxe. Right, okay, so Vanillish. Can't speak word salad. The Vanilluxe. Oh my gosh, Vanillish. Cannot speak. We'll switch out the Mimikyu for the Vanillish at the end. So the end lineup is gonna be Hitmonchan. Yeah, Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan, Charjabug, and the Vanillish, and then I'm gonna have the Screech attack on the Alolan Dugtrio. is painful to owie. Yes. Yeah, we switch out for the Metang here. So Metang swaps out here. The other good thing is that the Mimikyu is going to help very significantly when it comes to fighting the Musharna. Because we don't really have a whole lot of things that hit Musharna decently well. I mean, we've got, you know, we've got stuff. That's good. 5 HP. Wow, that was a close one. Yeah, Metang can actually take hits decently well, physically speaking, not so much specially speaking. Musharna. I don't want to go for the I don't want to go for the Quagsire. We have nothing to hit Quagsire with. On top of Scald Burns will be very dangerous. And I don't want to fight Sandaconda, because Sandaconda fights go on for freaking ever, because Gmax Sandblast inflicts Sand Tomb damage over time on every single Pokemon. And anytime you hit Sandaconda, it activates Sandstorm, so everyone takes Sandstorm chip every turn. So it's a lot of residual rack-up damage, and it's a lot of just excess animation times. Whereas with this, you know, it's quick, fast, and hurt. We're not keeping it anyway, so it doesn't really help us. On top of it, also, it's weak to ice, so like that's not good. Yes, nobody swaps for Musharna. Nobody swaps the Musharna. I'm just going to be spamming Screech in this fight, because I can't really... I mean, I can do decent amounts of damage, but you guys don't do a lot of damage other than the Mimikyu. And I want to give you guys more damage to capitalize. Let's see. I absolutely love Screech. This is why we love the Screech tech. Because it lets you guys do a lot more damage. Fuck. Also, that crit was absolutely very, very grease, and I loved it. That's fine. That's fine. That it's the disguise breaks. We don't take any damage. I am 300% okay with this turn of events. The only, I mean, well, actually, no, it was better it went for this, because we're switching the thing out anyway. I was thinking, like, it would have been better if it attacked me, but like I resist it, but it probably would have done more damage to me because I'm not very bulky. I am a relatively frail Pokemon. Despite my steel typing, I am a relatively frail Pokemon. Yeah, steel does not equal bulky Pokemon. Most important thing to learn in competitive Pokemon. Steel does not equal bulk. Yes, it was very lucky that we had that. I mean, also, I need another... I've just realized... Both times I've found shiny... No. It wasn't Musharna when we got the Giratina shiny. That was the Noctowl during our Giratina shiny thing. So, no, we did... I was about to say... Both times... No, a lot of the time Steel is very slow. Steel types tend to be very, very low speed Pokemon. Again, they're bulky. They're slow, they're bulky, like a lot of rock types. There's a few quick steel types, but those are the exceptions. Like Cobalion is a very notable quick steel. We're gonna go for the ice. Yeah, even if I'd seen sooner that electric type was an Alolan Raichu, I still wouldn't have gone for it. Yes, but there's a lot of quick bug types, yeah. Even if I had seen that before, that was an Alolan Raichu for the Psychic type, I still would not have gone for it. Because I don't want Alolan Raichu, it is weak to Dark, and generally, being weak to the stab of the big boss is not a good thing. Especially the most common moves of the big boss. I mean, it got 2 Dark moves, and at the very least, you can make the case with Hitmonchan because of its access to those things. We should be fine. We should be mostly fine. Yes, we switch out the Mimikyu for this. Mimikyu swaps out for a Vanilla. Good hit. Slashy Claws go flash. Just go for Shadow Claw. Just go for Shadow Claw. It does the most damage. Wow, what's with all the crits? I love all the crits we're landing. Ice to beam you. Good, no freeze. It is very ice to beam you. Okay, okay, we should be okay-ish. I'm really hoping I can get a wide lens, because if I can get a wide lens, that means that my Screech will be much more accurate. which gives us a better chance of actually landing the necessary lethal hits. On to El Bacon Wings. Indeed. Again, don't forget to subscribe if you guys have not done so already. And don't forget to leave a like on the stream. Alright. Switch out the Drogon for this. We should be fine. Yes, we should be mostly fine. Yes, come on. Wide lens. No, lefties. I'm at least bad as my lefties because I'm going to be the one that is going to be using the move for the stuff and things. I actually don't even know who we Dynamax against this thing. I mean, I guess maybe Dynamax the Hitmonchan is probably our best chance of Dynamaxing. I had the Wildlands. Nah, y'all good. It's not like we can use something like Trick to switch around the items. It is time for Evil Bird. Evil Bird. Let's ball. It's time we ball. We Pokeball. Alright, let's go. Alright, so Screech, Spark, Thunder Punch, Ice Beam, and pray for screen to connect. Yes, pray for screen to connect every time. Screech. Can't speak, because words are hard. It is a very common skill issue we have here. That was rude. That was a very rude sucker punch right there. Rudeness. Rudeness of the highest order. Let's see how much damage this Thunder Punch actually does. I'm curious now. Okay, that's pretty decent damage. That's actually very decent damage. Should I go Blizzard? Just go for Ice Beam. It's a lot more safe and reliable than Blizzard. It's a lot more reliably safe. Alright, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna come on? Can we get like a special attack bonus or a physical attack bonus is good? Okay. I mean, it's better to go for the special, but I mean physical's okay enough. Okay, good. Yes, Ticks, indeed. It is out of Bacon Wings. Don't. Okay, good. That thing has no status boost anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Come on, Para. Yes. Okay, I think we should be fine. We should entirely be fine now. You're -4. Oh, that's so much damage. That is so much damage right there. Oh, that's a worry. That's a worry. Again, this thing is not bulky. Alolan Dug Trio does not take hits very well. Again, Snarl is not very strong. I mean, again, it is because of the thing that we go get Dynamax. It's fine. No need for us to go Dynamax. We are gonna go Iron Head, go Bonk. Good. It's not going for Sucker Punch. Good damage. That's a win. Another dub on the map. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Slow is smooth, and smooth is fast. Let's heckin' go. Alright. Now let's check our non-existent shiny for YVELTAL. And if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more. And leave a like on the stream. Yes, we're gonna go raid our friend Plenty. Okay. No shiny Mimikyu. Yes, no shiny Mimikyu. No shiny Musharna. No shiny Vanish. No shiny El Bacon Wings, because it does not exist. Alright, let's go set up the thing. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Planty's got redirect enabled. There we go. Oh my gosh, did you got the shiny. I lead others to a treasure I cannot possess. It is always how it goes. Nice work, Neo. Very nice work. We're gonna go raid. Well, everyone gets it rolls shininess differently for every person. So if one person gets a shiny, that does not mean everyone else does. So it's the way that Dynamax Adventures rolls the Pokemon. Very nice. But that is all for today, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like on the stream. We're going to go raid Planty Gamer. She's doing Dynamax Adventures herself. And I'll see you all tomorrow, where we're going to be doing 2 streams. It's going to be fun. I know you're going to love it.